You think you just fell out of a coconut tree? You exist in the context of all in which you live and what came before you.
Hello, your computer has virus.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, inventor of MyPillow. Thanks to your support, you've helped make MyPillow become one of the fastest growing companies in America.
For me, give me some kind of hand jive motion. I just did that on camera.
Just a little jack off.
Nice.
We're not actually using what we're using right now.
Are we?
No.
Okay.
We're doing the hand jive.
I mean, we're recording, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
We're completely recording. We're fucking back at you with another episode of fucking Breakfast with Bob.
2 weeks break.
I'm glad that you fucking cut me off in the middle of saying Breakfast with Bob. Now, nobody's going to know, dude. Everybody's going to...
They just know me as a Holocaust denier.
I mean, you're thinking about changing the name anyway, so...
Dude, listen.
The name doesn't matter to you.
I think I sparked some interest on Mike there.
We're talking about changing the name. I don't know. If you got any fucking comments about it, fucking leave a comment and we'll talk about it. But yeah, I went to Creed last night, dude. That shit was that was the shit. Fucking it was a lot of goatees, a lot of hoes, and a lot
of dudes drinking Bud Light.
Dude, I'm convinced that every 10th person was like an autistic guy that would just be like, with arms wide open.
Pissing in the stall.
Creed is the fucking best, dude.
Just imagine a dude at the trough in the bathroom, and he's like this, like Scott Staff, just pissing.
With arms wide open.
He was just announcing what he was doing.
Just shitting on Creed fans. I don't know.
No, dude, it was fucking awesome, dude. Clearly,
I mean, Mike was there. He could have been shitting on people.
Yeah,
shitting on people.
We weren't there.
I was trying to count. I was trying to keep like track of like the amount of dudes that had goatees, and I lost track.
Did
quickly.
you talk to these strangers? See, like I would have been.
No. Whenever I go to big events, dude, I actually prefer to not talk to people because like everybody's and I wasn't like completely fucking drunk, so like I was pretty sober.
Yeah.
And dude, once you're around those people that are like fucking gone, dude, they piss me off so much. They make me upset.
On a scale of 1 to gone, how gone were they?
So it's Creed,
dude,
bro.
So leaving the venue at the end of the night, like me and like 20 other people were just waiting in a line that led to nowhere. Like none of us
What the fuck? At Starlake?
Yeah.
Was it your first time?
No. Like we were trying to get out on the main road to leave.
Oh yeah.
And apparently you had to turn around and go down the other way. Mm-hmm. And dude, everybody was just outside of their car. Like the drivers were drunk as shit, being like, "Let me go in front of the fucking line's not moving at all."
I've been to like Warped Tour and shit there when it was years ago, and like a whole bunch of other shows and stuff.
Are they still doing that? Are they still doing the Warped Tour?
Warped Tour's been gone for years.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
like,
and
I've
you
been
know
to
what?
like,
And that's why Creed comes around.
yeah, they go to Starlake for that reason.
Creed,
but like,
so
I used to go to.
What if?
So good,
I used
dude.
to go to Warped Tour and shit there, and like I've seen like Paramore and No Doubt there and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And when you leave, it's like routine that you have to get in your car or leave before the bands are done to get your car so you get the
it's
fuck out.
Shit, dude. It's shit.
Yeah.
And I actually think I went to like the last Warped Tour, which was in like 2016. Like I got out of boot camp and I was like, "Let's go."
Well, I think last year was 2018. 2018.
Oh, so they still did it. They did
it
it
was
again.
still like
All right.
2018. I was going from like 2005 till 2018.
I mean, it's sort of like you need to get a party bus and just continue to drink and have them drive you back to like a hotel.
Yeah,
like
dude,
you
that's
need
fucking
to
expensive. I'm a broke bitch. All right.
How much?
You think
Dude,
Mike wanted a fucking party bus for
the
Creed?
the party bus tickets, I got them for Hootie and the Blowfish and Collective Soul. Hootie. $35. That was it.
I don't even know who that is, dude.
Hootie and the
You don't know who
Blowfish?
Darius Rucker is, the wagon wheel guy?
Yes, I know who
that's
that is.
Hootie.
That's
Hootie and the Blowfish.
That is
They-
Hootie, and he is blowing fish.
Well,
I only look up his name.
Yeah, but that's not. I guess he's not really Hootie. Like, that's
I don't
the
know
name
him
of the
as
band,
Hootie.
But like, and like Collective Soul, you don't know them either. Yeah.
No, I don't know who
Collective
Collective Soul
Soul's
is
like-
either.
They,
Fuck, I
do you remember that
remember
movie Varsity Blues about the football teams? No. Okay. Fuck
What
it.
are you talking about, dude? You just
It was
Mike
a-
is sheltered.
shouting
You got to
out
remember
names.
that.
It was this. I mean, it was this like big. It was James Vanderbeek was this football coach. He said, "I don't want your life" to his dad because his dad wanted to play football or something like that. Anyway, they had the main song for that movie. It's pretty iconic if you know you're above 30.
yeah. Well, I'm not. I'm
I know.
27.
I know.
I'm 27.
But
I
I'm a
know
little
Varsity
youngin'.
Blues.
But a lot of younger people have seen Varsity Blues. It's a pretty big staple on like TV. Like, I mean, it's pretty common.
They had a TV series after it.
Yeah.
They did the movie and they did the TV
Yeah.
series.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty well known. Like
they made a TV series after.
Well, they
this.
made the movie. Well, the movie was different. I think you're thinking of Friday Night Lights. It's a little different, but Varsity Blues, like, it was, they had a big fat lineman that got drunk and like, was depressed, and the coach ran him down. Like, it was just,
That sounds like every fucking football movie that
it
there
was,
is.
but it was like an MTV. It was a
Remember
hard
the Titans?
soundtrack.
Same way.
No, I remember Titans was better than that.
Yeah.
Fucking yeah,
Wasn't Remember the Titans like the race one?
yeah. Fucking Denzel.
Where they just found a large black man and they were like, "You're gonna join the football team, son."
No,
Like
We don't
wasn't
want
that-
blacks playing in our league.
Yeah,
no, that wasn't.
And then he solved racism.
No, that's the Blind Side. I think because there's only one little black man. That there's like they joined a white and a black school in the South, segregated.
So then what's
wasn't
the
it-
other one that we were just talking about?
Well,
They're
we-
all the same. They all bleed into the same thing.
No, there was no segregation in Varsity Blues.
How do you
even
know
though it was
Mike's
Texas.
racist? He thinks all the football movies.
No,
are the
dude,
same.
I'm just saying. I think Remember the Titans, like, wasn't that like the big dude?
No,
That was the Blind
that was
Side.
the Blind Side.
Okay, it was the Blind Side.
Remember the
Sandra-
Titans was when they were trying to.
Mesh the schools
They
in
were-
like the
yeah, they were
70s. Like
trying-
Denzel Washington was the coach.
Yeah, they were trying to end
And
the
like,
segregation.
Yeah. And then the white team didn't want to play him. They were
Dude,
racist.
I don't watch enough of these fucking old ass football movies.
But I mean, you don't
apparently.
really like sports, so there's that.
That's not true. I give a shit. I don't look at fucking stats. That shit's stupid.
Tell
dude.
me some sports that you like then, and
I'm
tell me
okay
a little
with
bit.
football.
Like okay with football in what way? Like you don't turn it
What
off
do you
if
mean?
it's
It's
on.
fucking-
like,
yeah.
Like do you actively watch, or you're like, oh, it's on, it's not a big deal. I'm gonna eat some wings.
Yeah, that's it. That you just nailed it.
Okay,
That's
so-
exactly.
so you
it's
don't-
entertainment.
So you have a basic white bitch opinion of like football. That's fine.
Yeah, and I'm
But
okay with that.
That means that means you don't like it. It's just on. You tolerate it.
no,
Yeah.
no,
Tolerate it.
no.
How would you? How would you say? Well, I like to eat the wings and I leave it on in the background.
Well, like I would say I care more about football than soccer, which soccer is like a second. I would absolutely watch soccer. That's money. I that's it. Those are the two sports that I kind of give a shit about.
See, like I love all the competitions. Like I have Peacock, the network. I watched 4 hours of ping pong on last Tuesday.
Why? Because of the Olympics? Are you
Yeah,
watching any
you
of the
can watch,
fucking
you can watch
Olympic
all the
shit?
fucking ping pong. I watched these two like crazy Asian women just battled out. They're like fucking spastic. Like just
I was getting my hair cut and I was watching volleyball. And
Beach
it was
volleyball?
the American versus Japanese. And we knocked those little those Japanese kids out of the water, dude.
Was it the beach
They were
volleyball?
spiking. Huh?
Was it beach volleyball? Did we? Was Chase Buttinger playing?
I have no idea. I don't watch volleyball. I just
Was it
caught
a,
it because of the
a
Olympics.
large redheaded guy?
Fucking not
Probably
if
will.
I could tell you, dude. I was just watching this dude spike to these Japanese kids, and they were getting
Yeah.
wrecked.
So you only see skin color, not hair color. You couldn't tell the difference. Okay, fair enough.
No, I see. It was a whole bunch of different color of whites. The Japanese are pretty much white, dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, they have a different kind of hue supposedly, but it's fine.
they were getting wrecked out there. I would never watch volleyball if it wasn't for the Olympics. Actually, is the diving shit happening?
I don't know. See, so the Peacock thing, like, it's cool because like you don't have to watch on. You just like pick your
Isn't that
sport.
shit free?
I think I pay like $8 a month or
That's
whatever.
gay.
So,
That's,
I mean,
that's big gay. Because
whatever.
what the fuck? What do you get to see on Peacock?
I mean, I got the Olympics. I can watch the WWF for like SummerSlam. I was drunk, so I didn't watch SummerSlam last night. But if I was home, I would have watched SummerSlam.
Dude, you said that you were watching. I know this is a while ago, and you brought it up a couple of episodes ago. You said that you were watching like the WrestleMania, right?
Yeah, this 2-night event.
What was like the best entrance? Because that's all I give a shit. I was trying to find like the best entrance.
I mean, probably for The Rock because people fucking love The Rock. Like,
what was like the big? Because like I was looking at the entrances, and I was like, man, these entrances kind of stink compared to like.
I mean, it's all
older
crowd
years.
reaction. Like how excited. Like so, like SummerSlam, like Roman Reigns came back and the crowd went absolutely fucking nuts because they didn't expect him to come back. That's the cool thing about entrances, like that it's unexpected. Like,
And I saw what's her name, like Rip Riley or some shit. And
Rhea
she came
Ripley,
out with
yeah.
like motionless in white, and I was like, I'm glad that they did that. Like they understood that everybody was talking shit about them looking like each other for I don't know 20 years.
she's kind of fun. Like she just has some kind of like love triangle with this dirty Mexican dude with a mustache. Like,
What?
I just fucking love it.
What?
Like Dominic Mysterio. It's like Rey Mysterio's kid. He's like a dirty mustache and like this, and she's like bigger than him, but she has like this love triangle with him
dude,
and some blonde
he's like
chick.
one of those
Yeah.
depressed Mexicans.
He is the dirtiest looking Mexican. Brian, could you pull him up?
Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah, Dominic. He's the dirtiest.
I was going to say Dirty
Is
Dom.
he related
Dirty
to
Di-
Ray?
It's his son.
That's Ray's son. They had a whole
Really?
thing where like he was fighting his bitch's dad out for being an absent father and shit like that, and he said he was like some other dude's
I was going
kid.
to say, do you remember back in the day they had a custody for Dominic fucking match?
Yeah, him
it was
and,
like Eddie Guerrero
Eddie
and
Guerrero,
Rey
yeah.
Mysterio. Yeah. They brought that up at SummerSlam.
Yeah,
They're like, yo, they should have another custody match.
That shit used to
They had a
pop.
custody
should've
match.
went to-
in
yeah, they should've went
WWE?
to with his real
That's
dad.
fucking- Dude, I miss old WWE where they would do shit like that.
Well, Netflix bought the contract for Raw, so like it's gonna go back to like hard content again, like MA content, not the PG shit.
That's awesome because that's what I remember where there was like pretty much softcore porn where like it was like these dudes had to fight for the diva and then they would just basically just make out
Or like
on,
bras
a
and
fucking-
panties matches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did
and then
you
they-
pull him up, Brian, so Mike can see Dom and his dirty ass mustache?
That and also the height was everybody was having to kiss Vince McMahon's ass,
Yeah.
which the allegation since then makes that 10 times more
Shitting
funny,
on
dude.
people. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like we touched on that though. I don't know if we need to
I
go
know
back down there.
we have, but looking back on it as a kid, and watching this man get his ass fucking kissed by his employees,
I mean-
it's hilarious.
He should probably run for president.
Vince McMahon,
Yeah, why not?
dude, he looks like. Have you seen him? He looks
Yeah, he's
like
got
the
a Hitler-
Monopoly
he's got
guy
a Hitler
now.
stash. Yeah.
What are you laughing at? The Monopoly guy or the
No,
fucking
just the
Hitler
fact that you
stash?
said he looked like a Monopoly guy. I know what Dominic Mysterio looks like. They
Dom
should have
is-
put him in the bad bin.
Yeah. By the
Dominic
way,
Mysterio's
you
crazy.
told Brian to look up how Dominic Mysterio looks, correct?
Yeah.
How the fuck am I supposed to see that?
I guess you could stand up. I don't know.
We have
be
a.
like- I can't
I mean,
show
I can
you.
pull them on my phone if you want.
Do you have it up? Let me go check.
Yeah, go
If you
check.
talk
I have
shit- if
multiple
don't you talk
pictures.
shit on
I'm
me.
going to talk all kinds of shit on you. Yeah, I'm going to talk all kinds of shit on you.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk shit because he's gonna come on my camera now. You
Yeah,
ready?
he's coming to your
Ba,
camera.
ba,
Look
ba,
at him,
da,
dude.
ba,
Look,
ba,
that
ba,
guy
ba.
is in a love triangle with two women. Look at him.
It's my.
Look at him, my man. That dude pulling all the ladies.
He's Hispanic as fuck.
Yeah, he's real Hispanic. He was in prison, dude. Yeah. Oh my! It was. Yeah. Yeah.
And it was at SummerSlam.
It was. It is a W.
And then
Yeah.
there's a picture of Eddie Guerrero in his face.
Yeah, I loved Eddie Guerrero.
They made a new one with Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan.
Yeah, they fight.
So they're still doing that? They're
Yeah.
still doing. Oh, that's awesome.
Well, Dom's a fighter now, and like he was these two women were fighting over him, and he cost the Rhea Ripley the match to go with his other chick, the
he
blonde
looked
chick.
more like Joe Dirt than a fucking. That's what he looks like.
He's
dude.
dirty as fuck. He must have a huge
That's why
penis.
Mama called you Joe Dirt.
That's how he pulls his win. He has a huge cock.
And,
That's what
and
it
I
is.
mean, it
He's
is
married, too,
It is
so
also
It's all for the
in
TV.
like
no, it's realistic.
that also makes sense that like Joe Dirt as a child got wrestled over for custody by
got
WWE people.
I love Joe Dirt. The movie, it's so good.
Dude, it's been so long. Like if you look back on it now, it's not as funny as it used to be.
I disagree.
You just got terrible humor.
You do. You.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Maybe
You
maybe,
racist.
And like, and I gotta say, I mean, and you've seen Joe Dirt. Like you were aware of it.
Yes, it's been a minute, so like that's probably why it's like not as funny to me.
The
anymore.
girl that plays the carny that might be a sister is the hottest level of trailer trash
my
that you can
sister.
achieve.
You're my
She is like
sister.
my pinnacle of like trailer trash hot. Like,
Yeah,
yes.
it has been a minute. Maybe I just need to rewatch it. I was watching. This is a while ago, but I never saw Kenny Powers. And
Oh, the
me
first
and my
season's
brother
so good.
went camping and we were watching Kenny Powers.
Fucking jet ski pushed that bitch off the jet ski. Yeah, so good.
That,
Yeah.
that fucking show is awesome. That dude is basically what every man wants to be.
Well, he was John Rocker. It was this another sports reference that's older than you. But like there was this pitcher for the Braves. He was a closer, and he was just a flaming.
Wasn't that the one who said some racist shit
Yeah,
about
he was
the
a
New
flaming
York?
racist. But he, you know what? Fucking country boy threw the ball hard, threw them strikes, talking shit about New York and racist people. But he threw the ball hard. Yeah, Kenny Powers basically is John Rocker. Like that. That's what they did him off of.
Yeah, because like I saw like an interview where he was like, I refuse to ride the subway. I don't
Yeah.
want to see any of those degenerates down there. It's like Jesus Christ, dude.
But, you know,
he
he's-
said something way worse than
Yeah,
that.
but he's kind of right though about them being degenerates down there.
about the degenerate
Degenerates.
subway.
Yeah, there's
It's crazy. I'd like to like go back to that time because like He could be talking about me. I was probably in that
Probably
area.
was just looking at you like just like
Me and my little family
he's
just
like
scurrying through
this
the
motherfucker
subways.
doesn't wipe his ass, smells bad, doesn't clean his ass correctly.
Yeah,
just
dude,
shaking his
I mean-
head. You're probably the reason he said those racist things.
Yeah, he probably.
Smelling
I was
bad.
like, he probably saw me and my family, and he's like, "There's the whites. They're gonna make me proud."
I wanna
And
say
then
it was
saw,
like-
he saw me, and he was like, "Fuck."
I want to say it was like 98. Probably got in trouble for that 97, 98, I think.
yeah. I was probably
On the
running. I
subway.
was scurrying around those subways as a
John
little
Rocker
baby.
just getting pissed off of you, just fucking mad, thinking about throwing the ball hard at your fucking head. Yeah, John Rocker, dude. It's awesome.
Yeah, I was a shitty little kid too.
I loved baseball. Used to be cool. Like then that Randy Johnson threw that pitch and blew the dove up in the. You seen that?
Yeah.
That's so. I talked to your brother about that. That's so
Yeah.
awesome, dude. I fucking love that.
I don't pay attention to it all that much. Like the biggest sports news that I've been paying attention to is like the new kickoff for the NFL. Interesting.
I don't know
Very
the details
interesting.
on that. Oh,
So basically, instead of like having everybody staggered for a return, everybody's in a defensive line. So everybody's five yards away from each other.
okay.
Whole team versus whole team, and you have designated returners. I think it's like 1 to 3, and they're within like the 0 to 20.
Okay.
And if they kick past,
Yeah.
like if they miss that goal,
Yeah.
then they can't. They start on the 30 or 40,
Okay.
so they have to land on that spot and then run it back no matter what.
Okay.
There is no fucking taking knees and just automatically being at the 20.
I miss the days of kick returns so you could just murder people.
Dude, it's gonna be even worse now.
Nah, there's not. But the reason kick returns were so bad and they got rid of them is because there was all that time to build up speed.
No,
So you
that's
kick
not true. That's not fucking true. The reason that they got rid of it is because everybody was just taking knees and taking the 20.
Oh, it's no. But before, so 7 years ago, I think they pushed back or they pushed up where you can kick it off. So it was easier to kick a touchback. So they didn't want people to return kicks. But like in the 90s, early 2000s, the kickoff was further, so it was harder to not return it because you had to return it, and people were running 20, 30 yards, getting ahead of steam, and just getting fucking annihilated. Like these are 240-pound humans running 20 miles an hour, cracking into each other. Yes, they have concussions because these people were lunatics.
There is like this shitty rule about it is that now, and it seems like it's going to be a fucking monster to try and like, I don't know, make the rules and coordinate.
Yeah.
But now instead of like the second that the punter kicks,
Yeah.
the second that he kicks, nobody's running. You have to wait
Till
until
they touch it. It's
they
like,
touch it, and then you can go. So if somebody catches that extra 5 seconds to get in there, they're gonna get them like that. Same thing with the defense. If they jump the line by an extra 5 seconds, nobody's gonna get through.
They need to get rid of all these rules. Like these people are paid handsomely. If they get brain damage, fuck it. It's my entertainment. I want to see them.
I
Fucking
don't think
get
it's
concussed.
the brain damage part of it.
That's what they're scared of. Fucking
No,
CTs.
no, I
But
refuse to believe that
Junior
it was
Seau
due-
killed his wife because he had brain damage, dude.
Dude, actually, speaking of that, the only person I know that killed their wife because of that is Chris Benoit.
No, Junior Seau, linebacker for the Chargers, also did shit like that.
I mean, and I'm okay with that. They were fucking hanging out. They were doing too much. They were getting in the head too
His
much.
family?
What? His family?
You're okay with his family getting killed?
Dude, you got to do some sacrifices to keep the NFL alive.
Listen, I'm arguing for those things, but like
Gotta sacrifice him to the NFL
Yeah,
gods.
and you know what? Just because I say it out loud, you're the one calling for this.
yeah, that's right. I mean, it's a multi-billion-dollar industry. I give you my eyeballs every. You own a day of the week. You stole Sunday from the church, for God's sake. Like, you own the fucking Sunday. Like,
Get
I will
a
give my
job.
money, but if I want to see someone go to hell or heaven because they get hit, that's fine. I'm ready. That one, what was it? The guy that almost got killed in the Steeler game like 5 years ago?
Getting hit?
Yeah.
No, I haven't
he
seen this.
fucking it was a Bengal. I can't. He got hit in the field. Like he was out for like a minute. And they thought he was gonna die in the field.
I was like really into football in like 2016 before I left because I was like, man, I was playing a lot of fucking Madden. That's why I got really into it. And then after that, I just pretty much stopped entirely. And like I tried to give it a shot last year, and the Steelers just ate shit immediately. And I was like, I'm not going to give a shit.
Well, they have garbage quarterbacks.
Yeah.
And Kenny Pickett has small hands. So.
Yeah, it was a dookie run last year. Dookie run.
Maybe like don't take a Yinzer team.
Oh, who are you rooting for then?
I've been a Chiefs fan since '93 when Joe Montana played for him, looking like my uncle Joe Sherman.
Nasty.
Yeah,
Nasty.
Joe Sherman. Joe Montana was nasty. Second best quarterback of all time. Second best quarterback of all time.
Chiefs? Why Chiefs?
Because Joe Montana looked like my Uncle Joe, and I was fucking
He's
12.
like, hey, that's my Uncle Joe playing on the team right now.
My Uncle Joe was
Yes.
awesome. I love my Uncle
That's
Joe.
the whole reason.
Look at his doppelganger out
That's
there.
always been your favorite.
Yeah.
Because of one guy.
Well, I see. So like, I liked him because I like the Chiefs.
Here comes the changes.
Well, hold on. I like the Chiefs
gaslighting.
because of Joe Sherman. And I had a friend though. I was probably in like, I don't know, 3rd grade. And I was telling him how I like the Chiefs, whatever. You know, might have been, I'm not sure what grade it was. And he said, you can't like the Chiefs because you have to like Steelers because you're from Pittsburgh area. And I was like, well, fuck you. I'm not going to like the Steelers. You're going to tell me what to do. And I will only like the Chiefs because I would have rooted for both, but he was such a prick about it. Fucking Yinzers. Yinzers are the worst. Like the fucking worst. So I was like, I'm not going to root for the Steelers ever. Fuck the Steelers.
Dude, I mean, I root for the Steelers just because I'm from the area. I do Steelers and Giants all the time.
I don't watch football.
Both dookie teams last year. But
I watch
they'll be
baseball
bad
and
this year
hockey.
too.
that's why I don't pay attention to stats, so it's always a huge surprise. Like everybody will be like, dude, they're gonna be shit, and I'm like, nah, dude, they'll probably do it right. Then I just watch them eat shit. I'm like,
You'd be like, bro, every year they start out with the same record. Every year we have the same record at the beginning of the season. I don't know what the fuck happens. You know, hope springs eternal. The Giants are going to suck. Steelers might be okay. Giants are going to blow. They lost their best player. They let him go. They're going to suck.
the Giants were doing all right a couple years ago. Now they dookie.
Hey,
Doogie
I mean,
McDoogie.
they cost Tom Brady his undefeated season back in the day. Eli Manning and the Giants, the reason Tom Brady doesn't have an undefeated season. And Randy Moss doesn't have a fucking ring, which is irritating as shit. Love Randy Moss. And his fucking ice cream franchise he has.
Does he have an
They
ice cream
need-
franchise?
Yeah, it's like a smoothie franchise or like some kind of thing like that. Yeah, he got in all kinds of trouble.
Good old Randy Moss.
Because he was like mooning the crowd, pretending to.
I was
And
gonna say,
Joe
weren't
Buck lost his
the
mind.
Vikings like good for a while?
Yeah, they were good. They had Kirk Cousins, the most white quarterback of all time. Everybody hated him because he was just a typical, like, stereotypical, like, random white guy. Like, went to bed at 8, you know, just, you know, fucking wore a tie. Like,
He was a God-fearing man, went to bed at 8.
yeah, you know, had a family, like, didn't do anything bad, didn't listen to rap music, just, like, really, like, the whitest of white
Didn't
dude.
listen to rap music.
Oh,
How
it's
do you
not-
know that specifically?
I just made that part up.
False info. Fake news.
I
fake
didn't.
news.
I didn't watch the I mean, there was some other shit on this Netflix show that they were on called Quarterback. I didn't watch it because whatever. I did watch the Netflix special on Nickelback and how they don't understand why they're hated. That was so fucking good.
Yeah,
That
I didn't catch
was
this.
so fucking good.
I feel
dude.
like I need to, especially since I went to a fucking. I'm not gonna lie. This entire conversation, I've just been wanting to go with arms wide open.
I've been thinking about it in my
I got
brain.
full autistic this whole episode.
Autism is high with this
But
one.
no, dude, I need to check that out. I need to see them and fucking them and Kid Rock, dude, and I'll fucking finish the Divorced Dad trilogy.
I've seen both of them. I've actually seen all these bands. I saw Kid Rock at the Cavelli Center in Youngstown.
This makes sense for John. he saw the Divorced Dad trilogy.
And I have seen Nickelback 3 times, and I will go see them again. They're the best live show ever.
Really? Is he still married to the?
No.
no?
The Canadian royalty of Avril Lavigne. Yes, he was not.
Yeah. Canadian royalty.
Well, she was.
Why'd you say
because they're
royalty?
both like they're like the two
They're
most
both from
successful.
Canada.
They're two of the most successful Canadian artists of all time. Them and Rush.
Well, Avril Lavigne was also with the dude from Sum 41 for a bit.
Yeah.
She was with him first and left him for Chad Kroger. I said,
crazy.
downgrade.
What's the age difference? There has to be a huge age difference, right?
Chad Kroger?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's probably like 20. No, I'm 10 years older than her, probably.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Because Avril's like my age, and Chad's probably like 50, something.
Yeah, that's not that bad.
And plus, the older you get, like you can get.
yeah.
Here's the thing, like, and it's sad to say this. Well, not sad for me, but for women, it's sad. Like, once you pass 29 and a woman, you're on the way down, and dudes are getting better with age. That's how it works.
Chad Kroger is 49.
Okay, and
Avril
is,
Lavigne.
She also
It's
seems like she's
39.
30.
Okay, I was pretty damn close
They
on both
split
of them.
up in 2015.
Yep.
They were married for 2 years.
He was not a skater boy.
He was no.
That's what happened.
Well,
He
she was
wasn't.
like I said, she was married. She was married to the dude from Sum 41
who
from
was it?
2006 to 2010.
Who was the skater boy?
Yeah, who was? Did she ever marry a skater boy?
That was the Sum 41 guy. Was a skater boy.
She,
Yeah.
had a,
Oh,
she
yeah,
married.
yeah,
she married
yeah.
a punk dude. Yeah, Derek
Yeah.
Wimbley from the fucking Sum 41. He's 44.
He's a tiny little fellow. He's
Well,
like
he-
5'2".
Well, he's small. Plus
Was he the lead singer?
Yeah.
Okay.
He used to be like super. He had some weight on him, but he ended up having an alcohol problem.
But he's
and just
little. He's like
drinking a
short.
lot.
Just like the lead singer of Dashboard Confessional is basically a
Chris
midget.
Carrabba. Yeah,
He's
dude.
basically a midget,
Yeah.
only with naturally sized arms and legs, which is okay. I can't handle the ones that are stubby. They creep me out.
Wait, Derek's 5'7". He's a.
There's
inch
no.
lower
That
than
is a
me.
lie. That dude's not 5'7".
Yeah, he's 5'7".
Yeah, I'm 5'10" on my driver's license. It's not accurate. It's not fucking accurate.
What are you actually? If you're not
Maybe
5'10"?
5'7", maybe 5'8". If I
How'd you
sleep,
get 10?
I just fucking put it on there. It's gonna grow into that bitch. I
They
didn't.
don't check. They
No.
usually check.
People
They
just
check me. I feel like a kid every time.
They didn't check me. I didn't care. People let me do whatever I want. Just show up and act like I know what I'm doing. It's like, okay. I was like, I'm 5'10". Like, okay, this guy looks confident. Fucking.
No, dude, they tried to put me as 5'5". I was upset.
You're like, I'm really 5'3".
I'm 5'6", dude. Get out of here. I deserve that extra inch.
Chris
She said too.
Chris
My entire
Carrabba from
life.
Dashboard is 5'5". And the dude from Sum 41's 5'7". So he's an inch smaller than me.
I think they're both 2 inches shorter than they say.
Are we all short kings here?
I'm
Are we all-
5'8".
I mean, 5'9" is the average height for an American male, so I'm below the average
That's
height.
not true. It's
Yes.
6. It's 6.
It's not 6 foot.
all right. I always heard
Brian,
that.
look, it's not. I will say this, and
Brian, help us.
and I may
First podcast back, and here I am
Hold
looking
on.
up stuff.
That's well, that is your job. I
yeah,
may
pretty
have
much, and being an asshole.
I may have told this story on the podcast, or
That
just
and
in the
denying
room,
the Holocaust.
but
Fuck you!
did I tell the story about how like I tried to donate sperm in South Carolina and I got vetoed because I wasn't tall enough?
First off,
Yeah, they have a certain
there's lot of
demographic
things to
they go
break
for.
down. Why specifically South Carolina?
That's where I was living at the time.
And only the state of South Carolina denied you?
I mean,
So, like,
I
are you
only
able to do
I
it
only
in
tried
any
one.
other
I
state?
only tried one place. I was living on my own. I was looking for things to do because I get involved in shenanigans. I love shenanigans like more than anything. And I'm like, I'm gonna donate some sperm and get some money. It was like $500 or something like that.
And they said that
so
you're too
so I
short?
went to the sperm bank. I'm fucking college educated. I got a job. I own a house. I'm a relatively attractive man, especially for the
Do you
South.
think I got a shot at that?
You're not
Like,
tall enough, bro.
There's a demographic they look for.
You're not-
Really?
Yeah.
And I struck all the marks. And then they said, how tall are you? And I was like 5'7". They're like, get out of here, bro. We don't want your sperm, dude. And you're too short.
5'9" is the
That's
male
crazy.
average height.
Yep, you got to be the male. You got to be the average American male height to donate sperm. No matter how educated you are, it doesn't fucking matter.
Ages 20 to 39 is roughly
What about those
5'9".
big dumb guys, though? They good to go?
I mean, I think
We
they'll
talking
take
about
it.
the meatheads?
Yeah.
The big old meatheads?
I think they'll take it as long as you're in the right height. You know, they might want those meatheads.
And you know what? I think you should try in a different state.
Well,
maybe
well,
the other
here's
state
the thing.
will
Here's
let
the
you go.
He said 39 is the cap. I'm too old now.
Well, no,
Oh,
that's
really?
just the male height, the average.
Oh,
Yeah.
Average
Is there a
40 to
cap for
59
men?
is 5'9".
I don't think that there's a fucking cap on male. Because I think that, like, for dudes, like, you're good till you die.
yeah. I don't
I'm
know.
not wrong.
But I mean, again, like they don't want it because I'm too short, which is crazy to me because like lots of tall dudes that are hideous looking and are stupid. You know, I'm above average looking and maybe average intelligence. I don't know.
I don't know, dude.
I'm very confident I seem intelligent, but I'm not gonna let you take
They
a
need
shot.
to dig deeper to get any problems on you. They're gonna be like, "Are you psychotic?"
They don't have to dig because I knock on the door and they're like, "Son, you're not tall enough."
First off,
Get the
I
way
feel
out.
like you have to do a psychology check on anybody that's donating sperm.
Age 40 is the cap on donating sperm.
Boom, I'm out,
40.
bro. See,
Yeah,
Really?
because after
Why?
40, your sperm count goes down.
I
You have to have a high sperm count.
feel like I
like,
I do okay there.
Yeah, the ideal age is between 18 and 35, with 40 being the maximum to apply.
See, I was
And
right.
you
you
ever
also you have to apply. You have to give them 3 generational history health, like all from 3 generations from you back
but
of health history.
But they shut you down at the height that they
you
were
ever hear-
shut. I would have given them all those things.
Oh, here's a question on Google. Can I donate sperm if I'm 5'5"? The average height requirements for sperm banks are 5'8" or even taller.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear? All right, so this is gonna be kind of weird, but this is a fucking Spike TV knowledge I think I got at one point.
man.
Do you know
Right.
that sperm fights each other? They sit in there and they fight each other.
To get to be the one that makes the kid.
No, like another dude. Like there's different kinds. There's
Yeah,
like
what-
kamikaze sperm.
They want to fight to get the girl pregnant.
So like
yeah.
there apparently there's this like there's like fat sperm, kamikaze sperm, and like normal sperm, and like apparently like they fight each other.
That's new.
Like
Never heard of that before.
That's weird. I
yeah.
don't-
So like if another dude's in there, they'll find out that like
Did you learn this on Mansers on Spike
this
TV?
sounds
I think-
it sounds like it's where it's from.
I think Spike
probably.
TV lied to you.
Spike TV told you some fucking.
I don't know.
lies.
Look it up, dude.
Yeah. Brian's
I'm gonna have so much sperm in my fucking
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
search engine.
Brian-
It's gonna get so sticky later. I mean, Jesus fuck.
Brian's search engine had like 2 weeks of like not garbage searches on it. It was so nice for him.
Yeah, now it's
yeah,
got
the
sperm.
sperm is gonna stop
Now
his
he's back
Slow
on
it down.
back on a fucking list again. Here we go. Here we fucking go. We're talking about crazy gibbers. Yeah.
Dude, this podcast is gonna get canceled because we're gonna be on a fucking list here soon.
Because they're talking about sperm now, dog.
No, dude, just all the shit that we talk about.
We
You
got
almost got us put on a list for the Holocaust denying stuff. Ask
didn't-
TikTok. They know.
I didn't deny the Holocaust, so that's not.
Neither did I.
Brian keeps on causing
Michael.
rallies, dude. Brian's causing rallies.
I mean,
I'm gonna
probably.
start calling you by
He's
your
out there
government
telling
name, and
the
it's gonna be
truth.
Michael.
And Brian might have been the second gunman at the Trump rally. Maybe or something like that. It was Brian. He's at the grassy knoll.
Do
off to the
I look
side.
like I'm physically able to climb?
He was the guy on the water tower.
That's
dude.
why you see the Brian. That's the thing.
I can't climb ladders. They're super
No,
high. I
no,
don't even like heights.
That is true. That is true.
I
His
said
back,
his back
saved it.
But I
His
said the
back
grassy
saved it.
knoll. But here's the thing: like, you don't want someone who looks like they can pull it off. You want someone who looks like Brian
That's
because
true.
he's hiding in plain sight.
That's true. Why'd you miss Brian?
Yeah, I get.
How'd you miss, dude?
I outed him. I outed
Diabetes.
Brian. he had a fucking gun, but people thought it was a cane.
Too stoned to hold a gun
fucked,
straight.
and that's why he got the side of his face
Dude, it's crazy. Like, do we know anybody that like went to school with him?
with Brian.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Do you know
so.
anybody that was at the rally? Because I know a bunch of people that
I
were.
knew some people at the rally. Yeah,
I knew
knew- I
people
knew a
that
whole
were at the
bunch of,
rally,
like, old
but
people.
I wasn't one of them.
Yeah. I, dude, it would be very interesting to get like one of those old people that are like,
Well, here's
oh
the-
my god, you
But
should
here's
have
the
seen
thing:
it.
I knew there's a kid on my Facebook that I went to school with. He was one. He actually was standing next to the dude that got killed, like in the
Oh,
stands.
fuck.
He was
Yeah.
like in line with them
That's
at one point. Yeah.
and it is kind of sad. And like the weird thing is like, and I mean like I never wanted anybody to get hurt.
Mhm.
But I did have a split second where I thought, well, if Trump goes down, we got a better chance. Like, and maybe Biden goes away, that we can have a real election without garbage candidates. I mean, we didn't get a garbage. We got Kamala, so we still have a garbage can on the left.
Dude,
but
it's
like,
fucked. It's fucked. But bring it back to the assassination thing. Fuck. Never mind. I forgot it already. Fuck. But yeah, Kamala.
What did you
Kamala.
Kamala Harris? Kamala Harris.
Kilometers.
Kamala, dude.
Yes.
Kilometer.
Yeah, dude. They need to do a fucking vote, dude. They need to. Like, they can't just give it to this woman, dude.
No,
The
she
vote.
got the delegates.
Dude,
It's in the
fucking
newspaper.
They're giving it to her.
disgusting.
She's got
She
it.
got the
It's
delegates. She is the
disgusting.
nominee.
You waited 2 fucking years to do this? Get the fuck out of here.
Good job, Biden. You
Well,
took
That's
2
a
years to
setup.
get
That's
sick.
a setup.
Great.
And I've voted for the Democratic Party. That is a fucking setup. They fucking they stole it. They actually stole the fucking Democratic
I mean,
nomination again.
They couldn't run him. They couldn't run him.
What do you mean?
The Democrats couldn't run Biden.
They could have said that 2 years ago.
He
His
didn't.
health has been declining
he
for
didn't-
years now.
but-
Yeah,
but
like at 22, it started to look rough. 23, they could have at the beginning of this fucking
Where he
campaign, they
started
could have been
wandering
like,
off and shit.
yeah.
But here's
At
the
the
thing.
beginning of this campaign, they could have said,
They
"You
don't-
Put him in a home.
Listen, they don't care about that. They care about how bad he looked in the debate.
yeah," which is crazy. It took that.
They don't. Yeah, they don't care about his health at all. They care about how bad because he tanked in the debate. So that's when it happened. And listen, she's a fucking. I mean, to an extent, she's a G. She fucking advantageous as fuck. Got raised all this money because like I'm gonna get rid of this old fucking guy. I'm gonna get my spot in the shit. Listen, she's a snake, but she got the shit together and stabbed that dude in the back so fast.
Oh yeah, dude, that's what she did. I mean, think about it. The fucking whenever she was running, she was calling Biden like an old guy, and
Yeah,
like she
like-
would like she was talking horrific shit about Biden. And then she became his vice president. Like, they're
Yep, first one out in 2020.
I've been hearing like all this fucking. I don't know how true it is, but now everybody's attacking her for like, I guess sleeping with people, like often, and like I don't know if it's true, but hilarious. The first like second real shot at like a female president, and they're just like she slept her way to the
Why
top.
do people care? Yeah, like why do people care?
Hilarious.
I mean, I will say, like, I mean, I don't understand why people care, but all this hoeing around is why Trump's gonna get off in fucking Georgia because that one chick was sleeping with her fucking intern or shit like that.
What do you mean?
And the one Trump case, like for one of the indictments against Trump in
He can't get
Georgia.
in trouble anymore.
No, but like it got kicked because this chick was so fucking horny. She was banging like her intern or something like that, and they said she was tampering evidence.
Yeah.
Because this girl,
I
not-
didn't understand that. Like, that
Yeah.
kind of fucking flew by. Like,
No.
they were just like, she was sleeping with a guy that was working on the case, and they were like, you can't do that or some shit.
yeah, because it's like conflict of interest. They're sharing things or whatever. Like, and again, like just fuck somebody else. I mean, just is Atlanta like that hard to find a dude? I guess I have heard from some people that I play basketball with. Atlanta's like it's becoming Philadelphia with the gay people. There's a lot of gay people in Atlanta.
Atlanta?
Yeah,
Really?
because my one friend who was Mac, who's on the show, told me he thinks Georgia's going blue this election because they're going to take because of Pride Month and like Stacey Abrams and all this.
That's
thing.
crazy.
He and I actually.
That's a crazy statement.
He and I actually like. So I'm going to go down on election day to see him in Pittsburgh, and we're going to bet $20 per swing state on which way it's going to go. But he thinks Georgia's definitely going Democrats. So
That's a crazy
I
statement.
believe it.
Really?
Yeah, not many people in Georgia are red.
Do you really think that like
My
that many
ex-mother-in-law
people-
was very Republican, but like most of that state is blue.
I mean,
But like, do you think that many people just like don't give a shit like how it's done, and they're just like, this person's good enough.
Yeah.
None of us really got to vote on this person, but
here's the
fucking
thing.
throw them up there.
They're just voting against Trump.
That's all they want to do. They
That's why
want
I
to vote against
fucking-
Trump, and they want to get rid of him.
Fucking hate politics, dude. Like nobody
This is
actually
why I don't get
pays the
involved in
fucking
politics, because nobody pays attention.
Yeah. Well,
and
nobody-
like people just have a dumb,
And, like, it
opinion
doesn't-
because of who the guy is.
The crazy part is it doesn't take much, dude. You just have to pay attention to it minutely.
Yeah.
To be like, it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit.
Here's the thing, though, and like my generation's at fault. Like I'm at blame for this. Like you wanted to keep your party in power, so you just voted red or blue. You fucking you filled the numbers for like a decade. Now we got these fucking garbage candidates. If you want things to turn around, like you need to vote third party. Yeah, you're gonna throw your vote away this election, but you do it a couple times. You get that, but you get that percentage ticking up, up, and you're gonna get ranked choice voting and shit like that. I mean, people need to vote third party. I know Robert Kennedy has a brainworm and he's a crazy person and he's pro polio and a bunch of other kind of bullshit. I will gladly toss my vote in the trash for him because I want third parties to get recognized because the Democratic and Republican parties are trash and we should have ranked choice voting.
Yeah,
I'm
doing the same shit. And if you're listening to this, we're not telling you to, but fucking do
I'm
some
telling you
research.
to.
I changed my
telling you to.
I changed my political party.
I'm not John. I'm not telling you to. Do some research. He's got a worm.
If you're one of like the 17 people that are listening to the podcast, like vote for Robert Kennedy. Like it's worth it.
All 28 people.
I mean, we just added
I went
fucking
to
11
I went to go renew my license, and I changed my political party, and they told me I wasn't allowed to vote.
in the primary. Yeah.
What do you mean?
I wasn't allowed to vote in the primary because I changed my shit, and I changed to an independent. So
Yeah.
like, you're not allowed to vote. I said,
Yeah.
oh, fuck me, right?
Yeah, in Pennsylvania, you can only vote like if you're a primary for Republican or Democrat.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can't.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, because I went independent, and they were like, "You got, yeah, I remember that because I started out independent." Whenever you try to go independent, they purposely fucking sabotage you. Like it's
Because they
so
wanted
stupid.
they want a two-party system, and that's it.
Yeah,
That's
and
it.
like
And it's easier to control. I mean, it's easier to control. And like, I mean, like I think it's Minnesota. Like they do ranked choice voting for like governor and shit like that. You have like 20 candidates, and they take the best. So you vote like five people, tick, 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 and they go like they weight them. And that's the shit we should do for president. Like, I mean, it's garbage. Like now, because the candidates are garbage, and they can be because like they don't have to force anything else in there. Like Kamala's garbage. They did. I mean, I don't get as mad as like some people get about because like she was the vice president, so she kind of was elected. Like she wasn't like they just pulled her off the street. She's
Well, I was
not-
gonna say too. Here's the thing too. If Biden would have like died or something in the White House, she would have took it automatically.
Yeah.
She would have automatically been sworn in and been president.
So I'm not buying that they just forced her down their throat. I mean, she was the logical successor. Like
yeah,
I don't like her, and not just because she's a woman. I just think she's not good at her job. But like she's also a politician, and none of them are good at their job. So whatever. But like she wasn't. We weren't swindled or whatever. She was the VP. She was voted
it's
in.
such bullshit, dude.
But she was voted in.
Such
She was the
bullshit.
VP.
Like even if like, okay, yeah, I would 100% agree if Joe Biden fucking died, but he didn't die. He just stopped running. That's not how that
Or
works.
did he not die?
Oh, we're doing that? Yeah, have you heard about that shit where people are saying that he's
Well, they
not
had
real?
that-
You were talking about one conspiracy theories
I mean,
earlier.
That's such a lame.
I feel like he checked out because somebody took the audio from his phone recording and put it into an AI software, and it said it was made with this AI software. He put it right on the website because there's fucking notes right in the audio.
That's such a lame conspiracy. They made a movie about President dying and someone replaced him in the fucking 90s. It was called Dave. It's just been out there forever. Literally, they made a movie in the 90s called Dave. The president gets sick and dies. They get this guy that looks like him to like be the president. They don't even tell his wife that's him, and he has an affair with the wife and shit like that. It's been, I mean, whatever.
But that's a crazy. First off, it's crazy, and I have seen one where people are like, "Oh, he's 6 inches taller in this photo versus another photo."
And there was like videos of him talking, and his like skin was like flapping weird and changing
Skin
color.
was flapping. He's got flappy ass skin, son.
That flap neck. Hey baby, what that flap neck do?
Yeah, I mean, that one's fucking far fetched. I do think that he was on death's door whenever they fucking canceled it, though. Whenever they were like, "Yeah, he can't do this,"
I mean, he
because he had COVID.
looked bad. He looked bad is the thing. Like he just looked bad.
He was looking bad for a bit.
And-
though.
But-
Yeah, this has been going on since 22. I will be honest. 2020, he was not that bad. There was like he did have fuck ups, but it wasn't to the
He's
point
more
of like,
cognitive. He could
yeah,
freaking not wander
have
off.
you guys seen that comparison where it's him from 2020 to 2024? Dude, it's disgusting. Like he's not like he aged 20 years in those 4 years. He he aged like a president should. Trump did not, dude. Trump looks like he stayed
All the
exact
McDonald's,
same age.
all that grease in McDonald's he eats.
Fucking been the same.
4
person forever,
cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
Looking like a hunk of shit, dude. Trump being so out of shape as being someone that's in shape bothers me. Like his physique bothers me greatly.
Why? Why are you like this? Why are you an elitist about this? Why
Why are you rude?
Yeah, why are you an asshole about this specific
Only
thing?
Mike's allowed to be rude on this podcast.
Because like
as two fat guys.
Two fat guys.
because if that dude takes care of his own vessel that way, why would I think he'd take care of the country? Give shit off.
That's not how that works.
That is how.
That's not. That's not.
You
at all
can't
how
take
that
good of
works.
your body. You can't take care of the state.
If you
Sorry, you're out.
If you can't pencil out a little time to take care of your shit, how can I expect you to pencil out time to take
Well,
care
how
of
much
it?
time do you spend at the gym?
I mean, I do like an hour cardio a day.
That's an hour a day that you could be spending on like other shit. I'm not saying that other people are, but I'm saying that's an hour a day where somebody's like, I need to take care of something else.
Okay, so let's go back to Trump in office.
Okay.
How much time did he spend fucking tweeting?
Too much.
Easily could have taken care
I'm
of
not
his,
defending
easily
Trump
could have
here at
taken
all.
care of his shit.
But I'm attacking that you are saying that a president needs to be fit.
I'm telling you,
Needs to be fit.
telling you, President, whatever, you can find the time if it's valuable to you or important to you. He was busy tweeting in the middle of the night eating cheeseburgers when he could have been working out.
Okay, but here's the thing.
And
not,
tweet-
not
and he could have been
everybody-
tweeting,
Not
and he could have
everybody
been
has
tweeting.
that time. Not everybody has that time or that dedication or even the care.
What, to go to the gym that much?
No, like about their like.
If you can,
Think about
My dad goes to the gym after work. He works like 8 hours installing AC units and
Yeah,
fucking
but he
furnaces
gives
and
a shit about it.
And then he goes to the gym for like 2 hours.
Yeah, he
but-
gives a shit about it.
but the president is a figurehead. He should project fucking strength. He shouldn't like a fat orange slob.
I feel like a president
Cheetos.
should be fat. I feel like that's all they should just wake up and go, "Oh, give me some McDonald's," and then fucking be like, "Let's fix these taxes." Like
Let's
that's.
fix these problems.
Did you ever watch Smiling Friends? They had like a version of that.
I mean, in fairness, and I'm gonna
Smiling Friends, good fucking show. Check it out.
Really good show, not gonna lie.
speaking of that, I'm gonna say something that's gonna make all the Trumpers mad if they listen to it. Like,
What's up?
what you're saying is
Look,
right.
you're
Like,
gonna
you know,
find
being
Mike
fat,
if I
eating
don't
cheeseburgers. Trump wants to be fucking king anyway. And that's like some king shit. Fat and sloppy. You got to subject yourself to me. It doesn't matter.
You
That's-
really think that he wants to be king, though?
Oh, I think he would love.
I don't believe in those.
I don't think that he wants to leave. I don't think he ever wants to leave office. And he took that JD Vance guy,
Mhm.
you know, and I was like, why would he take JD Vance? He took JD Vance because he's real good friends with Peter Thiel, who's like a real rich guy. Trump's like rich rich to us, but he's not like a real rich guy. Peter
Mhm.
Thiel is like real fuck you money, and like he's one step from Peter Thiel. And Trump is infatuated with real fuck you money. That's why he took JD Vance.
Mm.
And he's a bootlicker, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely need another Mike Pence just in case that shit happens again.
I mean, Mike
That's for
Pence,
sure.
fucking, he held the line.
Yeah.
He fucking, because Trump was
like, it is scary to think about that.
Yeah, why didn't that's the thing. Like, if Kamala debates Trump, she should be like, why isn't Mike Pence running again? If he starts to badmouth her,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that'd be my first question if I was her. Wait, why? Well, I was a VP and I'm running because Biden's stepping out. Why isn't Mike Pence running?
Because he's an old guy. That's why.
Okay, well,
He's
Trump's
an
fucking
old guy.
I do like that the Democrats all of a sudden like, oh, Trump's too old to run all of a fucking sudden. Like they were fine with Biden running.
I know. Dude.
I was gonna say, did you see how they?
Dude, now this is back to the fucking bullshit. Nobody pays attention. Not a single fucking person pays attention. Oh, 2 months ago, you're like, oh, the old guy that's fucking pretty much dying on stage.
Yeah.
Oh, he's fine. But now Trump's too old. Get the fuck out of here.
I was gonna say, you see how they ganged up on Trump at the thing that he went to recently? They were questioning, it was like an all black thing.
Oh
And
yeah,
they were talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
him telling Kamala Harris wasn't black and all this other stuff, and he goes, but she was saying she was Indian at one point.
That's the problem, dude. Like, how are you gonna go out and like nobody's genuine, dude.
Well,
People have to be fucking genuine.
They just want to attack him for shit he said.
I don't mean to like. Again, I'm not voting Democrat or to stir the pot, but like, America's a melting pot. There's more than one nationality with most people. Like, it's not like, oh, you can be Indian and black or whatever. Like, it's not. You don't got to be straight black or whatever, bro. Like, you can be both. Like, oh my God, Donald. Like,
Well, I think
calm down.
I think he said that the way he did because she always said she was like of Indian descent, but
Yeah.
never. Then all of a sudden is saying that she's.
Yeah, play that card when you have to. Like when I play my Asian card. I play my Asian card occasionally. I got it in my
Yep.
pocket.
Yeah, I just this
23
idea of
me,
playing
baby.
fucking cards, dude. That's why I hate politics. Fuck politics.
I'm not in politics.
Fuck politics.
I don't even
I'm
like
not
it.
in politics.
We talk about it a lot for people that don't really like it. I've noticed that. There's a thing here. We're touching tips with
The
politics,
people
but we're
that
not
hate
liking
it the most know the most about it.
Well, in fairness, I did run for mayor and lose at 19. So like,
What was your thing? What was your running thing? I'm pretty sure you've answered this before.
I wanted to get an A in political science class. It only takes 10 signatures to get in the ballot. I didn't have a fucking platform.
So you did it for a fucking science class? You didn't even do it for like...
He did it for science.
I wanted to continue the tradition of Kish's losing the election for mayor in Mercer. I continued it.
He had to keep that. He had to keep the fucking line of Kishes on. It's like, sorry guys, we all gotta fail at some point.
If you would have made it, you would have been like a fucking fish out of water.
I would have got kicked out, dude.
Why?
Because you don't have any power. I mean, I guess you control the police force, but all that shit's already written down.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can marry people, which is kind of badass. I would like to do that sometime. Just marry someone.
Just become an ordained minister.
Dude, by the way, after this, none of us can do political shit. Dude, they would not have to dig far.
Good.
What are you talking about? Donald Trump is
immediately-
president. Donald Trump is president, and he's dirty as fuck.
Yeah, but he has
Like a
enough
pig in the
people that
mud.
like give a shit. Like he has enough blind believers that it's not a problem.
I honestly think right now, like in the climate, like you could you do some crazy out of pocket shit, and you'll get elected because half the people will think it's awful, and half the people are like, well, he had to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, he had to pay Stormy Daniels off.
They could 100. They could. It could come out that they killed a political opponent, and the other side would be like, they had to do it,
listen,
dude. They had
listen.
What did he do? He was saying weird comments.
I mean, okay, let's get into that for a second. I mean, because it's been a while since we talked together. Like the Supreme Court passed that fucking thing that basically, like, if a president makes a presidential act, they're fucking immune. So, like, which crazy blows my mind. They're like, we don't want this power. Fuck this power. We'd like to give this to the president. But like, if I was Joe Biden and I was just a fucking train wreck like I am, in my personal life, I'd be like, yeah, I had it been assassinated. It was a presidential act. I did it.
Yeah, but he would still get in trouble. It would just take a long time.
No,
All that was them saying like, oh yeah, you know how like we didn't arrest Nixon.
Yeah.
That's basically they just put it out on paper.
But
It's always been a thing.
But you can do but they said you can do what you want if it's a presidential
Somebody's going
act.
to take advantage of it.
Yes, they're going to take advantage of it quickly, and I think Biden should have taken advantage of it. Just been a dick about it. Yep, I did it. I put a hit out
I
on
don't
him.
think he's there to take advantage of it.
One of
I
his
think he's
handlers
currently in
should've.
the morgue.
One of his
Yeah.
one of his handlers should have then. I mean, they should have said
Like he's in a fucking zoo.
they should have put their hand up his back pocket, and talked his mouth like French quotes. I put a hit out on Donald Trump. He was a risk to national security.
Dude, if that comes out, dude, oh my god, dude, how hilarious would that be? I don't think that if the assassination attempt happened, I don't think it was from the other side.
But so
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
There's
dude,
a lot of
that would
people
be
that don't
a
like him on
wild
the
step.
other side.
So you like conspiracy theories. I'm
Yeah.
going to take a little bit of a turn here.
Yeah.
Because I want to get your opinion on this.
Mhm.
So the Supreme Court, people do that Supreme Court because it's for life.
Yeah.
You get them because you want the power. That's why you're doing it, right?
Mhm.
What the fuck are they doing giving their power away? Like, what's the thought process on that? Like, that ruling where they, like, it's immunity if it's a presidential act, gave their power. They kneecapped themselves.
Yeah, and now they're trying to make it so it's 18 years now.
But thing is, like, they wasn't a thing though. So like, why would you kneecap yourself if the whole point's to get the power, and it's a lifetime power? I can't.
It's
figure
not
it out.
lifetime anymore. Apparently, they changed that.
They haven't changed. They're trying to. They want.
Okay.
Just like they want to add extra judges just because they want to push the side. But like the people. But this is all about like right now. There's 9 people there that have infinite power. They can't lose their job. They can't do anything. There's no reason to give this power away. And they're like, you know what? Fuck it. We don't want all this power. Excuse me, what? Like, why is no one talking about that? What's going on that they're just giving power away when the only reason you take that job is because you want the fucking power for life?
Well, first off, they're retarded because they're in fucking politics. And, yeah.
But they're lawyers. They're not really in politics. They're judges. Like, it's not the same. And again,
All right, how many fucking lawyers become politicians?
a ton of them. But like, all I'm saying though is like they took this job with unlimited power and gave it away. It's like fucking my boy Hunter Biden taking $5 million and giving 3,000 of it back. He's not doing
$5
it.
million hush money.
Still
Hunter's not
voting
giving-
for Hunter Biden.
I love
dude.
Hunter. Well, if Robert Kennedy drops out, I will.
Brainworm man.
I love
You're gonna
Rob-
write him in?
I got
taking
I
over.
got a mailer for Robert Kennedy last week. I was so excited about it. I came. I was.
Oh, so did I.
Did
Yeah.
you sign up for it? I
No,
didn't check it.
no, came.
Dude, I just got it too because it says resident of this address voting because I'm the only one registered.
I was
to
real
vote in my
excited.
house.
I got like a half chub. I was so excited about it.
I was like,
only
hey, it's
half,
Brainworm Man.
Yeah, it's like, dude, he's cool. He's cooler than that. You know what? This might sound stupid. After Trump got shot, I was like, man, I hope he has like a spiritual awakening and he's like a cool dude now.
You probably
And
ate McDonald's afterwards.
I was like really hopeful for it for like 3 days and then nothing.
So the cool thing about watching the election, if you're watching it from like an X's and O's like political standpoint, like so 4 years ago, like basically Biden was calm and just let Trump be unhinged and act like a lunatic, and Trump sunk himself. But Trump's handlers this time around, like Trump was being calm and normal. He wasn't saying out of pocket shit, and like Biden was looking bad, and like he was going to win the election because like he was letting Biden make himself look bad. But now that Kamala's in there, he's back out of pocket. Like I think I got to rail him back in, or he's going to lose himself the election.
Probably.
mean-
I can't see Trump. I think Trump's gonna win. Hardcore. Vote right now. Like I'm not even voting for him.
pre-vote.
Happens right now. I think Trump's gonna win.
He's losing in the polls.
Who's fucking taking these polls? I'd never fucking trust these polls. Okay,
I didn't
have you ever
take
been
no
fucking
poll.
polled?
They send some house occasionally.
Did you ever take it and send
Yeah,
it
I
back
take
in?
all this stuff. No, I know people say they lie.
And
shit like
how-
that, but,
how-
like, I was
how,
honest with it.
And like, what are the questions?
I mean, they just asked like who you're gonna vote for in the election, and do you think Biden's? I guess it was in 2010, so it was about Obama. Do you think Obama's doing a good job with
Oh, yeah, I got a
economy?
text like that one day.
I mean, it's just you
I
just,
refuse to. I think that those are scams, so I like don't click on them. I get them a bunch
so what do you mean? Then why are you questioning the polls?
because I don't
you don't
click
answer
on
them?
fucking links from shit I don't know of.
Same.
I'm just saying, like, I mean, it's that.
I don't care if you have the text to stop at the end. I'm not clicking on it.
So you think like the poll? so you think the polling even at like isn't she's taking
Think about
the link.
it. Think
She's
of how
taking the
many
lead.
dudes are retarded as me and they just won't click on a link.
But but here's
Don't save McDonald's or something. I don't want it.
and listen, you're probably there's lots of retarded
how many people don't want octopus porn on their fucking server?
Probably a
I
lot.
like how the first go to fucking Japanese octopus porn. What the
That's
fuck?
like that was like the big porn back in the day
I mean-
that like fucking that everybody was getting
Eel
like
soup?
yeah, that was like a big link thing.
Oh,
that,
do you remember eel soup?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Feels like a lot of tentacles for one penis, but what do I know?
eel soup. They put that
but-
funnel in.
No.
What?
I don't remember.
Eel soup? They put the funnel? Let's go on that.
There was a video called Eel Soup that my trombone player in my band passed around as a link to all of our friends in the band.
Trombone player, dude. That
Okay.
if your trombone player
His name's
is
Mike
into
Delai.
tentacle porn, that's
His name's Mike
exactly what
Delai.
you
I'm
need.
giving him a shout out because he's the dude.
I don't know if I want to go down this rabbit hole.
Okay.
guys,
Why?
About hentai porn and fucking octopus and shit.
This is one thing we can't put on TikTok.
I mean, you put whatever you want there.
Okay.
I will
So-
respectfully listen to your kinks because whatever.
Ain't my kink.
But like,
I ain't about it.
Y'all were talking about it.
This was no. The reason I brought it up is because like I think in like the early 2010s, this was like a really big virus going around, where it would just be on your fucking.
It'll be a fucking
just it'll
Octopi
take over your
party.
entire screen.
so, but it is funny though. Not the porn, whatever.
And I think that there was other like offshoots where it wasn't even. It was just octopuses. Like it was just like pictures of octopus.
The polling thing though, and I'm refusing to take this back. I'm refusing to take this bait. But Mac, who was on the show, doesn't believe in polling either.
Yeah.
But he believes the exact opposite thing that you think is going to happen. Like he thinks Kamala's going to run away with it. He doesn't.
It's all
he
about
doesn't
the
believe
electoral
polling.
college.
Kamala runs away with it. That's crazy.
He thinks she's going to blow.
That's fucking crazy.
He thinks she's going to blow him out of the water, and he didn't think Biden would beat Trump. So it's crazy the difference. And he's not even voting for Kamala, but he doesn't believe in polling either, which is amazing because you don't believe in polling, but you think Trump's winning for sure, and he doesn't believe in polling, and he thinks so. There's no way to debate
Yeah,
it.
there's no.
because like you're
There's no.
refusing to listen to any data points. So
Yeah,
it's-
because the data points are bullshit. The data points are bullshit. Who like, for example, they give you loaded fucking questions, and then the one like maybe you're taking a poll, like maybe that poll that you took
I mean,
was legit, and you want to know what they did? They had that right next to the loaded poll, and the loaded poll gave them the answers that they wanted, and then that's the one that they threw up, and they were like, "Oh look." Because all right, if polls were the fucking same, if the polls were the same, how come both news outlets have different polls?
They have different focus groups, but like all the national.
Who signed up for it?
But here's the thing, like even like Fox and CNN, they both show Kamala with an uptick.
Huh?
Even like Fox CNN, and they all show Kamala with an uptick. Every fucking one of them. Like it's a real thing.
Yeah, and that's because they probably also have like the fucking retards that are like, my party, my choice. Like fucking, they're just voting for their party, and they're just gonna sign up for the other side shit so they could put it off.
But
it's not accurate.
But they weren't voting for Biden. Like she caused an upswing.
What those polls are the extremes of both sides. That's it. That's not the common man. That's not the common man because we don't click on links.
She caused.
We don't click all them links.
Even if everything you say is inaccurate, like, and all the variables haven't changed because the common man doesn't click on links because they're already got their octopussy porn from some other angle.
We still haven't talked about that yet.
I know, and I'm.
It's coming real hard.
Listen, I will. It's coming real hard. I get it.
I'm gonna dabble right in it.
But no,
A lot of sperm this episode.
There really is
a lot of sticky situations.
Like, these people weren't doing the polls the first time, and now they're not doing them now. So the upswing.
Because I refuse to click on links.
But here's the thing, though. The upswing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm gonna walk past you. I'm not gonna fall in your trap. The upswing is real because the same people that weren't clicking on links, that refused to click on links, weren't doing it 6 months ago. They're not clicking on them now.
I got a text that said, click this link, but it might take me to octopus porn. I don't trust it. Fuck!
That's right. So your voice never mattered in the polls. So the upswing.
And this is the common man. I am the common man.
But
your opinion don't matter.
The upswing against amongst the uncommon man is real. It's a real fucking thing.
Mike's like, sorry, can't click on this link. Might take me to some weird video on the internet from 2009. Don't like it.
Dude, I get a lot of them because like back in the day I signed up for them.
Are you living in a time machine? They're like, let's get this guy with old bad memes.
No.
Octopus
no,
porn.
I'm not talking about the octopus.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, because I wanted to do these polls, but these polls come to you in sketchy ways, and I
do
don't
you like
trust
hentai porn or do you not like hentai porn? Pick an answer.
Oh, you know.
Probably, dude. That's probably what they are. I don't want to click on those links.
Might get a virus. Might be octopuses everywhere.
You know, that is kind of a fun thing. Like 72% of people that like hentai porn are going to vote for Trump, but also are pro-abortion. I don't know. I'm just throwing out like fucking.
Don't believe it. He's
like,
making these numbers up.
I just came up. I'm just saying, like, you know, the hentai porn link. You know, like, 72% of
Trump's voters are weak.
Here's a Trojan virus.
They like
not
hentai
the
porn,
condoms.
but yet strangely they are anti-abortion. It's very weird because octopuses can't get pregnant. Roe vs. Wade should go away. Like, I mean, like,
oh my God.
I mean,
Click on a link and it's just a wire hanger.
holy shit! I don't think they do them that way anymore, Brian.
I got metal hangers in my house. I worked at a dealership and we got our stuff from Cintas. It was all wire hangers.
What kind of psycho has wire coat hangers in 2024?
Me?
Get the fucking plastic ones, dude.
I use them.
That's kind of weird.
I use them to
I mean, unless he might be like very you hold on to shit, right?
Get
the hangers?
rid of those wire coats.
They work to unclog your dryer vents.
That too. And
Then
what if you
keep
get locked
one
out of your
for
car?
that.
What if you get locked out of your car?
Well, I also ran those accent lights on my car, and I taped the electrical wire to it and fed it through where I needed to get it to wire it up. So it works well for that too.
I just hate wire
and roadside
coat.
abortions.
Wire hangers are stupid. Fucking suck.
Did you see the movie Mommy Dearest?
No.
She beat the girl with a wire hanger and said, "No more wire hangers."
Bitch probably deserved that beating for having wire hangers.
It was the age of wire hangers. But she was like, plastic's the way to go.
Plastic is the way to go. That girl
Fuck
was,
them turtles.
That girl was right.
All right, taking a step back to weird porn.
I mean,
Do you want to know what that is now?
During the initial Trump versus Hillary shit, somebody did like a Trump versus Hillary that. And it was like,
they were fucking each other?
Yeah. And it was hilarious because Trump came all over the American flag and like hugged it. And he was like, I love America.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
Where was I?
Hold on.
What do you mean? I don't.
Wait a second.
Where did you
it to me.
find it? Were you
Wait,
on
buddy sent it to me.
efucked.com?
Why are you scared of polling links? You're watching shit like that.
Yeah, you're watching weird shit using your computers. That way,
watching people
that's why you got that Trojan horse with the
come
fucking
all over the
tentacles.
American flag,
Jesus,
and you're
fuck.
concerned about a poll that might come from a sketchy
I
fucking
think
place.
it was like Hillary was squirting on the American flag, and he was like, "Don't disrespect the flag." And he, like,
And you're concerned
Some
about
veteran
opening,
out there's real pissed.
and you're gonna concerned about opening a link.
Yeah,
You're fucking watching.
you're scared.
This is I'm
He's
like
link-
it's
he's
old
link
enough
scared.
that like I think like Marines send it to me. so.
Don't link shame him. Don't
Yeah,
link shame him
yeah.
over there.
And,
So I
I
can't
don't-
click
and
this
this is
link.
people I know, and that I think that might be if people I know.
You're already
get-
on the
get
list, bro.
caught, yeah.
I got curious about clicking on links, and that's how I discovered the eel soup link. So
I've never actually gotten like hit with those, but I know
I
that
have.
that's like how people have gotten.
I was friends with somebody in high school, and there was a whole website. It was like a shock website. You go on it, and you'd click on the links, and it'd be like name of each one, like Tub Girl and all that other wild shit. And you'd click on it and be like, "Oh wow, I got some things to show you."
I mean, whatever is your thing, I guess.
not-
I don't know.
it's not
bro.
even
Man,
porn.
politics
It's
are
just
gay. This is
shock
way
pictures.
more fun.
What, people's kinks and shit like that?
No, just talking about
I mean,
stupid ass.
Listen, bro.
Hey,
people are
this
in
is
it.
where it was gonna go, being off for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
I didn't
Wild directions.
think,
you didn't
it
think
was
that?
going
You
here.
thought
No.
we were just talking about Trump?
I mean,
Trump's in a head
We're
tie.
talking about Trump, just in a different context.
yeah, because
Not clicking on links.
because as we know, 72% of people that like hentai,
Yeah.
Vote for
and
Trump.
and you know are anti-abortion,
Those-
are pro-Trumpers. They support Orange Jesus. They raise their hands out to him at the stage, and then they pop in their search issue with their left hand, and
They're throwing
their
that ass in a
left hand.
prayer
their left
circle.
hand, put it up in front of him. They look at him, look down,
Whoa,
And then
dude,
all-
we need a clip of
and
this,
then,
right?
and then all of a sudden, apparently, if I'm to believe what the video you saw, you fucking come on the American flag. That's how this happens, I guess.
He's
Right?
throwing
That's
that
what-
ass in a prayer
That
circle.
was a
and just calling
solid
it a day.
3-minute Nazi salute right there.
Yeah, it was. That's on camera.
I mean, listen,
It's on the interwebs. God damn it.
put it out there, people that
We might get flacked.
because here's the thing, like, I'll pop up a clip on my phone right now. People like reach out to Trump at those fucking rallies, like he is.
Do they
Jesus.
really?
From the
Yes,
bottom, yeah, they like
I
reach
got
out to
a
him like he's
fucking
Jesus.
video on my phone of like I'm at the Cavelli Center. I went to a Trump rally like 3 years ago, and I'm at the Cavelli Center and I'm watching. I'm like around the bowl. The bowl is like the floor seating, the arena, and like I'm up top, watching the thing, and all of a sudden Trump comes out. He says some shit, and all the people on the floor, it was like some kind of fucking eerie fucking horror movie, were reaching out to Orange Jesus, like they were reaching towards him like he was going to touch them.
But they do that with everybody. It's not just
They don't.
Trump.
What do you? Who else they do that with? Who else?
Go to any rock concert and they'll do that.
Okay, it's not a fucking rally, ding dong.
Also, like,
It's the same thing. A Trump rally is a rock concert, dude. Trump
Trump
is
rally's
the
a Creed
man.
concert, actually.
Trump is the man. He comes out there. He
comes out
rallies
to-
the people. He gets them riled up.
We're the
You didn't tell me that they're not going to put out his hands.
hands.
He comes out, does that dance.
Oh, the
the only physical activity he does all day is that
Hold
dance.
me down. I'm 6 feet from.
Yeah.
He just needs to start playing Creed, dude. and
He-
He'll have more hands up there.
Actually, if we're gonna be like real technical about it, like
What?
I think it was the second year as the president or whatever. Three Doors Down played the inauguration.
Really?
I think
They
so,
Really?
yeah.
Creed, yeah. So they actually you can look
What
that up.
song did they play?
I don't remember, but Three Doors because like other like
Citizen soldier.
Maybe, well,
Holding the line.
do you think they're saving that? They didn't play it, or do you think they're saving it for him when he gets elected again? They're gonna. That's what they're saving it. They won't
This is
play
the
it.
song we have
won't
to
play
play.
until Trump gets elected.
Got to bust out them deep cuts for Trump.
Yeah.
I do
No,
like-
Trump like I don't really give a two shits about Trump, but dude, those rallies look fun as fuck.
It was creepy.
What do you mean it's creepy? It,
was
looks
creepy.
fun,
It
dude.
was creepy.
Was it
Just
very
have a time.
The
cultish?
My Pillow guy was there. That was kind of badass.
That's awesome. I'm Mike Lindell.
Yeah,
Buy my flip flops before I beat my wife.
and it was
What do you do, Mike Lindell? I beat my
So-
wife.
He's got like cocaine like hanging out
So-
of his nose.
It's a coke drip.
I'm Mike Lindell. I'm out of money.
I need it now.
so
I need help.
So sadly, Mike Lindell did not get to speak at the Trump rally, but he was there. And this was the time where like
That's because the shooters were looking for
Well-
Mike Lindell.
no,
Too coked up. He was running
put him
around too
down.
quick.
Those fucking pillows are comfortable. I don't know why you want to put Mike
He
Lindell
had some
on it.
sharks
But it
looking
was
for him.
right after they had like confiscated his
Shark
phone. Remember this? Like the
They
FBI,
confiscated
the
Mike
FBI
Lindell's phone?
confiscated the FBI stole his phone. Like they
Why?
took, because they thought there was some sensitive data. They took his phone. So Mike Lindell was like on the fucking fucking sidelines raising the phone off. Like I got a new phone. I got a new phone.
is
I
this the
remember
one
that.
Where like it was like classified documents were
Yeah.
on his fucking.
Yeah, so they took his phone, but Mike Lindell was like wilding out. They got a new phone. He was showing all the audience.
He's like, I got a new phone.
Yeah, fucking Marjorie Taylor Greene was there, looking all jacked.
What is with that lady? The only thing I ever hear about her is that like she seems like a real cunt on camera. And then she just talks about Jewish space lasers. Which, I mean, maybe.
Speaking of space lasers, someone was making fun of Trump getting shot the other day on YouTube or something, and they said it was one of them space lasers. There's no way a bullet hit him like that. It was a space laser from a satellite. And I said,
Yeah, because Joe
That's
Biden.
crazy. They're saying that a laser from a satellite
hit him in the ear. Yeah, and it wasn't
They
even the
would know.
shooter.
The hole would be going down, not that way.
Well, not if it was super powered up.
They had a mirror.
Joe Biden made a presidential
They
act.
hit it off of Crook's fucking big ass
You know what they
glasses.
did? They had a mirror and they bounced it off separate things like a puzzle in a video game, and they just bounced it right off his ear, and he fucking like,
Joe
That's
Biden.
what Brian was doing there.
Joe Biden put it in. Fucking put it in.
What's that?
Joe Biden, presidential act, put that space laser into action.
You think
Type of
Biden
couple
was
things.
behind it? Is that
Well,
what you're saying?
Yeah, but I mean,
That's what happened in
It
Hawaii.
was a presidential
wasn't
act, so it doesn't matter. It's fine. He's fine.
So, what you're telling me is that lasers did
it?
it
Freaking laser
and
beams.
mirrors. So you're saying that the Chinese shot Trump? Is that what you're telling me?
That's what somebody.
Yeah, because they were
Do you
mad.
think that's why they had
They
to
were
like
mad
squint
about-
their
they were mad
eyes so
about
that
TikTok.
it wouldn't
They-
hit their eyes
Well, no. Well,
at the moment? Like,
Oh my
it is.
find me a Chinese guy in that fucking audience, dude.
Listen,
Bro.
so I saw a video of Trump. He was.
Butler. They were all at the restaurant. It's Butler. They weren't at the rally.
They were
No,
fucking
you
Fortune
can't
Star.
pull just any Asian guy. It's got to be a Chinese guy.
What was I gonna say?
Also, actually, speaking of conspiracy theories on this topic, what's up with the dude in the gray fucking... Why do I keep on hearing about that?
I don't know.
There's also like a dude
what dude
that
in the
looks
gray?
like...
The Brian?
There's a dude... No, there's a dude that's like bald and he's in a gray like suit and everybody's like, oh my God, he's like an asset. And he was like...
Like a Russian asset?
Yeah, I keep on seeing like pictures of this guy.
Did you? So there's a video of Trump out there currently, like recently, talking about the lady that was standing behind him that didn't move, and she she did like some kind of ear signal, and she just had her phone out recording the whole time.
Yeah, I
Didn't
saw
even
that
move.
too.
And then there was another guy, and he was at
The dude that
another
looks
rally
like
recently.
like a New Jersey car salesman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So many
Damn.
shysters in the Trump circle. It's crazy.
What do you mean shysters?
New Jersey car salesman looking dudes.
No, dude,
fucking-
it's hilarious. Like everybody else looks normal, and then there's just this one dude with a fedora, a black fedora. and he's got-
Findora.
Yeah. Which
I'm a fedora.
already a look. That's very conspicuous.
Yeah. Nobody wears fedoras anymore.
And then
Only
like they
fucking
found like
nerds.
other pictures of him, and he's just always wearing a blazer and a fedora. It's crazy.
Tony rocks. It's his image.
Yeah, dude. I guess, but
I
he's a New Jersey car salesman, and people are saying that he helped us.
helped assassinate Trump.
Well, I was gonna say there is
Oh, this is
actually
gonna be a tough fucking video to put out on YouTube.
there's
I
a
feel like
theory
it's
going
not.
out. There's a guy that wears like a suit jacket and a hat or whatever. I'm thinking maybe the same guy. They said he's one of the Kennedys that was supposedly killed back in the day.
Holy shit.
They called him
Dude,
one
I'm
of the
telling you,
Kennedys, and he answered to it.
This shit's gonna be here for decades. We're talking about this right now, and it's been a minute. It's been what, a couple months? No, it's been a month. And by the
Yeah,
time
about
that
a
you
month,
guys
yeah.
see it, it's gonna be a couple months, dude. Like, people are gonna be talking about this shit for decades. It's gonna be just like the fucking RFK. They're gonna be like, oh my God, like the grassy knoll. Maybe there was a second shooter. They're going to do that because it's so fucking like the Secret Service fucked up so bad that there's so many holes in this fucking.
If Kamala gets elected, it goes away.
What do you mean if Kamala gets elected?
People don't care about it anymore.
What do you mean?
People don't care that Trump got shot at. If Kamala gets elected, they don't care anymore. If Trump gets elected, they say
Dude,
that,
I
they
guarantee
say
you.
it's reasoning.
Dude. All right. Realistic.
People
What
aren't
are the
even-
chances of Kamala winning?
I think right now, I think she's 60, 65% chance.
That's
she wins.
crazy.
I mean, he has the momentum.
There's no I refuse to believe that you could just be put up for president 4 months
He
before
has the momentum. And here's the thing, like, it's a short window, so they don't have time to get her looking bad.
That's exactly.
If I was Kamala, I wouldn't debate at all.
Yeah, that's horrific. That's horrific.
I wouldn't debate. I would just let them because she's a fresh candidate.
Also, I like that everybody's just like her coconut thing. Have you seen that? Dude, they have been spending money, dude. I see her fucking ads everywhere.
Mhm.
And like there's a lot of like propaganda already going out around her, and like a big thing is like her coconut crew. And I guess because like she had a viral video where she's like, "What? You think you were just here yesterday? Do you think you just fell out of a coconut tree? Because you've been here because somebody else was here before you, and you've always been here. And I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, the coconut tree.
Yeah, that's some
That's
edible
where she's
shit.
what?
That's some edible shit right there.
Edible shit. Yeah, it does sound like some shroom shit.
Yeah, like that's some shit she popped in edible and just fucking got on there. Probably because she was the VP and didn't matter. Her job didn't matter. She didn't give a fuck back in the day. Oh fuck. VP.
Dude, I've been backpacking, and I feel like up in the woods might be a shroom trip day. I don't know. We'll see.
Thought you were gonna say it was gonna just feel like you were
I
gonna.
was gonna see Kamala Harris in the woods.
You were gonna go off grid. You're like, I've had enough of this.
Oh,
Like,
dude, that would be hilarious.
you're like, listen, I've been backpacking. If Kamala wins, I'm going off grid.
yeah, if. But then I would just sound like all of those retarded fucking like celebrities that were like, if Trump wins, I'm moving to Canada.
But they didn't. And you seem really like she's probably going to win.
This is crazy. What, Brian? Give us your opinion. You're the third man out. We're opposite on this, which is crazy
On
because
what?
I've always voted Democrat and you've always voted Republican.
I'm voting
and
Kennedy.
We're saying,
And-
well, I am also voting Kennedy,
And
but we're coming from opposite sides, and we're saying that the other person's going to win.
because I talk about it, like I'm looking at it from like the political like gamesmanship standpoint. She's a fresh candidate. Her warts aren't out there. People don't care about what happened 4 years about her dropping off first. You got a lot of people that are going to support her because she's the first female running and she's a black female. Like this is going to tick a lot of boxes. People are going to be excited about in the news. She's going to get a lot of free publicity.
Here's the thing too with Kamala. Not a lot of people do their research on her. Like when she was a lawyer and she was falsifying documents and withholding evidence so people would
That's
go
like
to
her
jail
big
for drug
thing.
charges.
That's like the big stick against her.
Not enough
Like-
time.
But that's why she didn't win in the fucking democratic process. That's why it's
Enough
crazy.
time.
Yeah, they were like, yo,
What?
they're
I
like,
didn't realize that you were holding a knife. So whenever you were just like,
Fucking shit.
it was completely out of nowhere, dude.
But like no, like it's yeah, she's gonna win because they just didn't enough time to get dirt on her.
Well, if you get a poll and you click on a link, let me know how it goes.
Click on them all the time. I have never seen octopus porn. I don't know. I mean,
I mean, but like,
I've never seen it. I don't know. I just,
yeah, what's up with the soup thing?
Oh, you wanna
Let's
know?
talk about that.
Okay,
yeah,
let's talk about
why
this.
is it called soup?
let's touch on this subject. Okay, so I got this link.
Enlighten me, Brian.
I got this link from my band member, and he literally showed everybody he ran into because he thought it was hilarious to like troll people.
Mm-hmm.
So like, you click on the
It
link.
was like the blue waffle shit.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So like, you click on it, it's a shock video, and they
You've never
fucking
seen the blue waffle?
oh the blue waffle.
Oh, that's crazy.
God,
I'm getting
fuck.
educated right now.
It's
young
a,
people.
it's a fucking dirty, nasty vagina. That's
with herpes and
Yeah.
shit, and it's oozing colors and it's blue. Yeah,
Wait,
but,
what? Why?
I don't know. Internet
Why
That
is
was-
why?
shock
was
sites.
what we did, dude.
Internet.
That's how we had fun. We showed each other nasty pussies. We were
yeah,
like, look at
or Japanese girls with a funnel in their ass getting eels pulled
that. That's
eels
okay.
poured
This
into
is
it,
crazy.
and then they
You
farted
can't
out.
That was a very hard we. That was you were throwing a lot of people in that. That is not me.
No, not you. I'm just saying that's what we seen. Like,
What we you did it
not
again.
here, not us. No. But like the
Together?
shock site thing. So we got the link and we start watching it and like
Are you saying
Ja-
that they fucking
they stuck a funnel
hamstered-
in her ass
They hamstered a lady, dude, with
and
an
they
eel?
poured eels in her butthole
That's
and they
crazy.
made her fart them out through the funnel. Okay, I am still shocked. I am still cursed and my eyes hurt till this day. Yeah. She was like moaning and like liking it, and then she's farting these
That's
eels out.
crazy.
Yeah, it was real fucking weird.
How
I'm
big
still
were they?
scarred.
How big were they? Are you aware? They tiny?
They were like small baby eels.
Okay, 'cause
they were like
I'm
big
thinking-
fucking electric eels. They poured a whole 2-foot eel in her ass. It's
I
in
mean-
there. Fucking in there.
I gotta say, listening to this.
Do you think Mike Lindell's into that?
Bob Casey.
No.
Bob Casey and Mike
They call
Lindell.
that the soup, right? Is that what they call it? The soup?
Eel soup.
So,
I'm Mike Lindell, and on my phone they call it the soup.
They
I've
got
been
me for
clicking
eel
too many
soup,
links.
baby.
I've been trying to support Trump, and I've been clicking on too many links, and they got me.
The average man does not click on links. He don't trust them. Shock sites.
Support me as Mike Lindell, and support Trump.
Yeah. Blue waffle was a thing. Lemon party. Tub girl.
but we're showing
I
you.
won't be watching any of these things.
They're not videos. Most of them are just shock
Um,
pictures.
I'm not. So like, and this happened like 7 years. So like somehow I missed this. Thank God.
No, this happened when I was in high school.
Yeah,
like
same.
I mean, I just
2009.
want to say like I'm going to give out another statistic that I have nothing to back up, just a number that I'm going to throw out there. There's no shock to me now that the back to like people are having less kids because people are having less sex because you've been watching shit like that and you're disturbed. All of you are disturbed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like that's the reason people are having less sex.
I was
still
terrified
mentally
of
scarred.
STDs as a child.
What?
I was terrified of STDs. I would get a blister in
What are
my
you
mouth.
not
and I'm
fucking scared of them now?
like, not as much.
Mike's like, I don't have sex. I ain't scared.
Dude, I'm getting so much puss, dude.
No pussy. We're on
You are.
plateaued
So
pussy
much all the
form.
time. All the time. You don't even want to know, dude.
He's super autistic, and you can tell he loves pussy because he talks about it a lot. So it's one of his trigger
I
subjects.
feel like
he plateaued in the pussy form. Nothing. Plateau.
Did you guys used
This
to watch?
podcast has really turned it around for me.
It's really getting him some puss. It's the TikTok.
I'm getting all those racist bitches.
He snuggles up with
Yeah,
a nice
trailer
warm
trash.
glass of Tuss and just hangs out.
Listen,
Scrolls TikTok comments.
Mike, I'm sure that racist bitches love to be hate fucked just as much as another woman. So like, if that's what they're into, you
Hate
could say
fucked.
you could
That's
say,
very specific.
well, racists are hateful.
Why are you doing this?
Because racists are hateful.
Yeah, so you think
Yeah, Mike, racists are hateful.
I feel like that's not a stretch.
You should know
That's
a card
not
in
a
your own
stretch.
game.
Listen, hold on. Saying that racists are hateful is not a stretch.
I never said that.
You didn't. You kind of leaned that it might have been.
You don't like bald women, so you're
Are
very
you,
hateful.
Are you saying? Are you trying to
Professor
say?
X?
That actually cancels out half of them, dude. I'm pretty sure.
Mike,
if I'm not into bold ladies, that means I'm also
Are
not
you-
into buzz cuts.
are you trying to say that they're good racists on both sides?
Yeah, dude, there absolutely is. They have to keep the world going round, dude.
Good racists on both sides. What the fuck?
They have to keep the world going round, dude.
No racist.
Dude,
Hate,
It's a vicious circle of hate fucking.
yeah.
speaking
racist
of-
or hateful. Like that's what
dude,
it is.
are you going
Like,
to tell me that you don't see like old racist things and you're like, oh my God, it's perfect?
I think there's some funny things about it.
All right, re-edit that. It's not perfect, but it is wild. Like, have you ever seen all of like the old like World War II propaganda of like the Japanese and dude?
I have not.
It's hilarious. Like, it's so racist, it's hilarious. Like, I don't think it's hateful.
Well, the
It is.
racist, the
At that
racist
time-
would say it was
At
funny.
that time, it was
It
hateful.
was very hateful
But
at that
now
time.
it's so silly because, like, obviously,
It
dude,
was very
fucking-
hateful at the time.
Obvious. All right. Obviously, I'm not
Well-
clearly a racist.
Well, here's the thing too. Think about it. Looney Tunes back. Looney Tunes back.
Clearly, everything that I just said could never be spun.
It could. It could.
I
But back in the day,
mean,
you got to think
Dude.
about Looney Tunes. They're putting
Yeah,
war
exactly.
propaganda in Looney Tunes
Exactly,
and
and
making
that's the one I'm
Daffy
talking
Duck
about.
Hitler and shit. Like, what
Daffy
the fuck?
Duck was being chased by like a whole bunch of Japanese guys.
Well, he popped up out of a foxhole and had a fucking Hitler mustache and was like saluting and everything. I was like, damn.
Yeah. And like a Japanese soldier like shot him in the back, and he.
Yeah. I
And let
still
me-
remember the Looney Tunes where Porky Pig said "fuck."
Yeah, it was her. It's so horrific. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
let me once again reiterate that racists are hateful. You have not proven my
You haven't
point
proven
correct.
them wrong yet.
In fact, you've given me hard examples to prove my statement accurate.
But we're not arguing that statement.
You said there were good people on
Old
both sides,
racists are funny.
but they can.
No, they're
yeah,
not.
they can be.
Not all of them.
Out of context, it's funny.
Some out-of-pocket racist things can be funny and make you laugh. There's also hateful though.
Yeah, he's
I mean,
right.
Yeah.
Very hateful.
Like yeah.
Oh yeah, we
So-
should
so-
fight to make sure that they're not in positions
So
of power.
hold on.
Yeah.
So let me
You know
get
who's
back.
really racist? Like really old
But listen,
Vietnam
I'll let them
vets.
draw. They can draw whatever they want, and I can laugh at it.
Let me
Don't let them get into power, dude.
so
Let
let
them
me
be
go
an
back
artist
around
forever.
and just validate my point once again. Racists are hateful. Probably gonna want to have like aggressive, hateful sex. That's just all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I feel like racists fuck really aggressively.
How upset do you
It's like
think?
they stick it in,
how
boom, done.
upset? How upset do you think like the Hindus were after they found out that like the swastika was being used, and they were like, "It's just backwards." Like, how upset do you think they were?
What?
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, what the shit?
Are you not aware that like the swastika was a thing before?
Now
the
I know you're
swastika?
racist.
Oh my god. Are you not aware of this?
I was
No,
un-
'cause I'm
I
not
was-
racist.
I was unaware also. I don't know the history of this
Yeah,
racist.
so like
I don't look into-
if you go to certain countries, you're gonna find like swastikas in places, and like you're gonna be like, "Oh shit!"
well, yeah.
But there's
Oh damn!
oh damn, these some
he needs some milk.
and not Argentina. Argentina might be a little bit different.
They
If
don't
you
have
see
any
swastikas
swastikas.
there, no, you need to run. If you, but if you're in like Asia and you see swastikas, apparently it's like good luck. And like,
Well, they are into genocide, so
no, and like, and apparently like the difference is that it's just written backwards. So like, there was tons of like,
where the fuck is this?
Argentina is what he said.
no, don't. Argentina's the bad one. Don't. Argentina is where all the Nazis ran to.
But the good Nazis are elsewhere, you're saying?
I'm not saying that they're not.
There's good and
Nazis.
bad Nazis.
They're just people that used the swastika
Correct.
before Hitler.
In your eyes, are they using it correctly?
They used it before Hitler.
In
It's
what,
a 1,000-year-old thing.
Or what did
It's as old as the Reich.
What did they? It's as old as.
Wait, I have the info.
Did you say the Reich or the rights?
the Third Reich?
the Reich.
I have the info here. If you guys are ready.
No, you didn't catch that, and I'm so upset.
I caught it. I wasn't sure who you were taking a shot at, but I caught it.
Swastikas first started in Albuquerque.
New Mexico?
Yes.
Oh,
They
what?
dated back
No,
to
this is
6,000
bullshit.
years to rock and cave paintings.
Yeah.
Scholars generally agree it originated in India, but it was also found in Albuquerque.
What was the meaning?
Yeah, and I
of it?
guess the fucking difference is like the good ones written backwards from the
Damn
fucking
it.
bad ones.
Stop with that.
So
What do you
it came
mean?
from the
The-
term
Stop
of
with
a
the
combination
good-
of
the good
sue or good.
swastikas.
Dude, all right, I could sit here all day and tell you that the swastikas are bad, and
they-
then you're gonna run into some Asian dude that has one in his house, and you're gonna be like, "Oh fuck!"
Listen,
I'm
so-
getting you ready.
Here's
That's
the
what's
thing.
happening.
Let that Asian guy die on his sword. You
It's,
stop saying swastikas are good.
it comes from Sanskrit language, and
You
swastika
let
is a
him
combination
die.
of su, which is good, and asti, which is well-being. So it was actually used for good back in the day, and
Yeah.
then Hitler put it into the bad terms.
Mhm.
Yeah, but you can't use that.
Hitler
What
was
do you
also
mean you
Jewish.
can't? Obviously, you can't use that now.
So it's not, but there aren't good people on both sides of the swastika. Like,
What do you mean?
there aren't- like the good meaning doesn't mean that anymore. It's gone.
Why are you twisting this, dude? Why are
I'm
you,
not twisting it.
We're gaslighting Mike. Fuck yeah!
You said.
Why are you twisting this? All I'm saying is that in other cultures, the swastika was there, but I don't even know if it was called. Was it called the swastika? Can you find that out?
It's what I just explained.
It's actually
it
called like
came
the swastika beforehand.
From the
Because where did that
Uh,
word come from? That's a weird word.
it's Sanskrit. The term swastika is a combination of su, which means good, and asti, which means well-being.
Oh, so it was actually
It
originally
was
called
meant for good.
zooasti.
Yeah, it was used for good.
So it was actually originally called zooasti, or it was the whole ka thing too.
Suasti, which meant good well-being, but
Oh,
then
now
it
you know.
changed into the swastika.
It was a zooasti before it was a swastika. The zooasti's good.
This is not the hill to die on for you.
I'm not dying on a hill. I'm informing the public.
Yeah,
I'm
well, here's the
informing our
thing
28
too.
listeners.
Well, here's the thing.
They're going to
The-
be mad.
they
They're going to be
did-
big mad
Why?
about
Why
it.
are they going to be mad?
They're going to be bad mouthing it.
Listen,
would you be
listen.
upset?
I'm not defending Mike, but I'm trying to help him here. So like, the Indians, it wasn't spun like the swastika is. It was literally just squared, and it was drawn the same way, but it wasn't like spun on its side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and in certain countries, I think in like Tibet and shit, you'll see that shit like all over the place.
They had
You
it
just
on
have to be
Japanese
prepared.
planes.
And Japanese planes.
They had it on Japanese planes.
They
Finland.
also have them on
Finland also
Swedish
uses the
planes.
swastika.
Yep, Finland.
Swastika before Germany.
That's what I meant. Finland, not Swedish.
I guess. I feel like this
You
is
can't throw
Yeah, I have it
racism.
right here.
You
I have a
can't
picture.
douse me in racism.
You have
oil.
been being racist for
You can't
20
douse
minutes.
me in that. You can't hit me on this.
I mean, I have pictures.
I mean, you,
We
They
got
do. They
pictures.
do look different.
This is what was on Mike Lindell's phone. This is why they wanted to get rid of it.
This is what they took in shit. They're like, he knows the truth.
We're getting to the bottom of this. This is what was on Mike Lindell's phone.
I mean,
We're starting a witch hunt for that phone. We need to know what's going on.
so I'm going to make a comparison.
This is the questions in Q.
I'm going to make
right
a
Someone's on 4chan right
I'm
now.
going to make a I'm going
Dude,
to make
I hope we get a fucking 4chan thing
I'm-
going. I want those fucking monsters.
Have you ever gone on 4chan?
No,
like, for fun?
but I hear about the monstery that happens there.
yeah.
We
I used to
would
go to
get harassed,
4chan a lot.
actually.
Maybe that's why I'm as
I
fucked up as
regret
I
that.
am.
We don't need 4chan or Reddit.
I
Nope.
don't.
Reddit, not 4chan.
I mean, I like to comment to people, but whatever. I mean, I should stop commenting after a while. if you
No,
want
this
to.
is the drogues. The drogues of society.
What are you talking about? 4chan?
4chan, dude.
4chan B was full of literally like people ousting people for child porn and shit and doxing people and
Wait, whoa. 4chan and 4chan B?
4chan, and it was a subreddit, but it was called B. It was like wherever he put the most wildest shit on 4chan on there. It was like people being
How do you know about this?
used to go on
Did you and
4chan
Mike
a
Lindell
lot.
figure this
He
out?
clicked on a link, bro. He took a.
I
he
clicked
took
on a link
poll.
and I ended up on
He
4chan.
fucking took a poll, dog.
Yeah.
I used to go
Jesus
to,
Christ.
I used to go to 4chan back in the day for the paranormal
How does
stories.
anything happen? You take a fucking poll survey, and then you're looking at octopus porn or 4chan and pedophiles getting outed,
You learn the history of the swastika.
non-racist swastikas.
Yeah.
You know?
But I used to go in there for the paranormal section. They had a whole paranormal section with like people tell their like paranormal stories and shit like that, and post like ghost pictures and.
This we've went off the rails more than usual today.
Hey, it's
That's
what-
how it should be.
That's what happens when you don't see
That's
each
how
other
it
for a
should
bit.
I mean, we have went deep.
You just want to talk about politics, dude.
I mean, I just don't want you to be outwardly racist.
I'm
Like,
not being outwardly racist. I'm
you
I'm
have
informing
defended
the
the
public.
swastika.
I've not defended the swastika.
You have basically said, and
And then we
better
accuse
delete my
me
search
of
history.
gaslighting. We accuse me of gaslighting, and you are the gaslight king.
I am going to analyze.
The gaslight fucking king right here.
All
With a straight face. Mike's racist. He's a
all-
homophobe.
all I do is I sit here.
Do I look like a racist?
I don't know what a racist looks like. It's
Sometimes.
what's in your heart, sir.
I would have a shaved head.
Not if you want to hide in plain sight. Why do you think? How do you think Brian hit it as the shooter?
What?
Not if you want to hide in plain sight. Brian was the second shooter because he looks like that. You hide in
Are
plain
you saying
sight.
that Crooks was a racist?
Maybe,
Yeah, maybe.
but no. I just take the information you give me, and I ask about it. I ask questions.
Deleted my search history. No more
asked
swastikas.
questions.
Did you actually deleted?
I fucking got rid of the
You
evidence.
probably should.
I ain't racist. Fuck you guys. Mike is.
I mean, you're
I did nothing to deserve this.
you're
I did nothing.
For all them times you
I did-
gaslighted me, you fucker.
you're
Just son of a bitch.
I thought about not making this analogy, but I'm going to make it anyway.
Oh, here it comes. Here comes the fucking gaslight.
Open your mouth and eyes. It's coming.
He's got those RPMs running at
So-
3,000. How long did it take you to think of this one? Go
I mean,
ahead,
I
shoot
thought
it.
about it like 5 minutes ago. I was
Shoot it
gonna-
like
I
Trump.
Was,
Boom.
I was gonna pass. I was gonna pass on it,
Hard
but I
pass,
need
not a
to
soft
get
one.
this out there, and I'm gonna ask your opinion. We'll ask Brian's opinion. So you defended the swastika because other people used it in a different way, and you're like, it's okay. This thing, there's good people on both sides of the racist aisle. This is a different thing. Do you also believe that since black people use the N-word in music, that it's okay for you to use it because they're meaning in a different context?
This is a loaded question. Wait.
Can I make a comment? Can I
Would
make
you
a
like me
comment?
to-
It didn't originate with the African American community. It also started with the Irish.
It started out of
It started in Ireland. They used it as an Irish term to call somebody that was poor.
But I'm so okay. Then so since there's a different history of it,
Why are we doing
Hold on.
this?
Hold
All
on.
I can't even make a joke
And it was
about
hard
this.
R with the Irish.
The way that he asked the question, like I can't even make a joke about this right now. You're putting me in
I'm
the
just
hot seat
making an-
again.
I'm just-
yet again.
I'm
You're
just-
on fire.
I'm just making an analogy of the information you gave me about the swastika.
Listen, clearly you should not say the N-word unless you are upset in traffic.
That doesn't help your case, Mike. You fucker.
But so let's I guess
While listening to rap music.
I
I
guess
called people inbred in Newcastle.
I
the other day,
guess
so-
let's try. So okay.
While listening to rap music, you're allowed.
Like you fucking inbred.
But when you're using it, angry in traffic, you're using the Irish version.
What's the Irish version?
You told me that's where it
Say it.
originated. That's
Say
where it
it.
originated.
Do it. Say it.
I'm not going to say it, and I am Irish.
Say it. Hard R. Say it.
Dude, I'm going to edit in a
Googling
beep.
it. Nope, not doing
I need a fucking button for beep, beep.
I mean,
Please, can we get that? Just a
but-
fucking soundboard. Beep.
it. Hit a MIDI sound and just goes into
but
the
it is
recording.
it is a fair comparison though that I made versus the
Comparison to what?
swastika versus the N-word.
Comparison to what?
I compared your usage of the, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say they're good racists on both sides of the aisle either.
I never said that.
I mean, you kind of did.
No, I didn't.
Brian
Oh,
complained.
yeah, I actually did say it.
Yeah, I know you did.
No,
and you told on yourself. Good. Hey.
No, I said that they need to be there, dude. They keep the world
But-
going round.
But I'm a gaslighter because I listened to what you said.
No, you're a gaslighter for saying that I was defending Nazis or some
You
shit.
did.
And then came at me with, should you say the N-word?
Well, by your definition, you could say the swastika is okay because they used it for a different thing.
What?
They used the swastika for a different thing before Nazis, so it's okay. Just like they used the
Okay,
N-word for
hold
something
up.
different before.
Are you saying that they said that like before
That's
slavery
what
was
Brian
a thing?
was saying, yeah. And
I don't think that's true.
No.
That can't be true.
might be true.
You're saying that like
Do you
slavery.
Want, do you want the true
I don't-
definition?
I don't-
'Cause I'm on Wikipedia.
I
I'm
don't
on the
know.
P-
if
I'm
we
gonna have to
should be
delete my
looking-
history again.
You had to search this. Brian's the real racist. He
don't
typed
think.
it.
I don't
needed
think.
info. I had to
I don't
see where it
think
came
the word
from.
orange from slavery. I think they used it before that.
It started in the
Yeah,
90s,
obviously.
basically just as another word for black.
That's not
Wait,
true.
in
It
the
started
90s?
No,
It
no.
says
That's
1990s. They
that's-
started referencing it.
I think you
That's-
are.
that's
You
not
are
accurate.
a really bad researcher right now.
They used the N word.
Okay, I lied.
Before
18th
1990.
18th and 19th century.
Okay.
But it was spelled different. It was spelled UR, not ER.
They used.
I'm
And
gonna
it was
start.
used as the modern use of dude or guy.
I'm gonna start saying, dude, the word came out in the 1990s.
I don't know why all these Southerners were upset in the 70s for using that word. It wouldn't even come out in the 90s. For Christ's sake, Brian looked it up on the computer. They didn't start using until 1990.
Hey, I'm Mike Lindell, and I came up with the N word
1992.
in 1993. Whenever I was broken on cocaine,
I was broken
So-
on cocaine. I didn't have a pillow to sleep in.
So
and
in
that's whenever I decided to mix racism with comfort.
1859, the term was clearly used to offend.
Thanks, Mike Lindell.
And they were trying to abolish John Brown, and he was running for something, and they didn't want to call him colored, so they called him that.
Which is also awful.
Yeah.
They
They don't want to call him colored. They
Colored
use the
is so
N word.
awful.
That's a tough word. That's a
It
tough word.
really is.
But it wasn't spelled the same as it is nowadays. It's
Actually,
spelled with UR.
whenever my family moved to Pennsylvania, somebody said that, like, us, we were blown away. Like, apparently somebody asked for it, like, at a local restaurant.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Somebody
Like,
asked for it.
at a
Hold on.
local restaurant,
Can
they
we-
were like,
asking for
Can
it.
we rewind for a second?
go ahead, go. We're rewinding.
You said that somebody asked for it, like they deserve to be called colored.
No.
Like they asked for it. Like, I mean, is that what you say? Like she
Like
was
they
wearing
asked
that
to get
skirt. She
diddled.
deserved what came to her. Well, what the fuck are you talking about?
She asked her to get diddled. So.
We're going to throw Mike Lindell really far.
I mean, like he was asking for it.
Being,
Somebody was asking for it.
using the rape thing.
Whoa!
Using the rape. That's the
Jesus
comparison
fuck.
you're making. That's the fucking comparison
All
you're
I'm
making.
saying is you said that he was asking for it. So he was asking to be called an ethnic slur? Like, I don't
Mike was asking to be called that slur because he's like, I want to know what it's like to be called
no,
that.
no.
I mean, we came to Pennsylvania, and this guy was asking for it, so we called him colored. Like that's what you're saying, and I want you to take it back because that was awful. Like I'm giving you a reprieve. Like you said, he was asking for it.
So a guy did say that he was hanging out with Mike Lindell at the moment. We didn't know who Mike Lindell was. This was 1992. He was a cokehead. And he was like, you have to respect him.
He said,
You
"Yep,
have
call
to
me
say
that
it."
N-word. Do
Yeah.
it.
No, he didn't say that. Yeah, he said
Call me the word, bitch."
he said you have to respect that he's not white and you have to call him. And Mike Lindell held my family hostage until they called a black.
Mike comes out and everyone goes, "I didn't fucking do shit."
But no, the real story is my family, like a white family came into a restaurant that like my parents and brother were working at, and they were like, "Yeah, could we go to a non-colored section?" And we were blown away that was like a thing, because like we just moved from like Jersey.
That
from
feels
New
a
York
little
area.
better. Like because you made it sound like they were asking to be called
That
an
is
ethnic slur.
a
Why we're just
way-
asking to be called that
I'm
slur,
glad
baby.
that you brought it up because that's way funnier, and I like that.
What the he was asking for?
If you
Call him
can't,
colored, so
folks, if you can tell, we're completely serious about everything we say.
don't listen to him
I mean,
because he tried to make me a Holocaust denier, and it's not true. That's some
just-
horse shit, tiny dicks, whatever.
Listen, I'm afraid to ask the time. We've been flying by. I've been having a good time. This
Hour
has
and a
been
half,
fun.
hour 33.
we could kind of.
Probably.
I really want to say real quick though that if you've listened to anything that's happened in the past half hour,
That everything's true. John completely believes.
You can be assured that I'm not a gaslighter. I have only taken the information that was given to me
We're trying to get
and
Mike to
asked
go to a
questions
meeting.
about it. I didn't do any gaslighting. I just ask questions. I even try to give him a chance to take back.
This is the problem with society.
That the person
What's
was
happening
asking
right
for
now?
him to
Why are you doing this whole fucking long thing? What are you, a fucking
John,
millennial?
John's the problem? I thought you were the fucking problem.
I am the
Why
problem.
are you giving such a big apology? We didn't do anything bad.
I'm not apologizing. I'm
Apologizing
just saying,
for you being
I'm
racist.
saying that
I'm just saying what Mike Lindell said, and he said,
I and that's
we need
fine.
a fucking button.
And
dude.
Mike Lindell may have said these things. I wasn't there in 1992 when the word was created. I wasn't there. But I can say
It was by Mike Lindell. I already told you. My family was asking, like,
Mike
why?
Lindell went back in history.
and I'm not arguing because I don't have the knowledge base to argue with you. You could be right. You're probably not. But all I want to put on record is that I did no gaslighting today. I took the information you gave me and asked you questions as a
This
journalist.
is the gayest thing you've
Does
ever
that
done.
mean I gaslit Mike today?
You just gave a 20-minute apology.
And let me-
apology.
One more thing.
We gotta
okay,
apologize
one
for
more
the
thing, Mike.
podcast.
One more thing.
Go ahead.
Mike said this is the gayest thing I've ever done, and it's
is.
2024. There's nothing wrong with that.
Mike Lindell said that too.
There's nothing wrong with it, Mike.
But Mike Lindell went back in time to invent the N-word.
You couldn't say that in 20. In
Mike Lindell did
1992.
not go back in time. He was a crackhead, hanging out with my family.
That's my fucking bike!
Hanging out with specifically my family, and there was a black guy. He said, "Please call me."
God, we got to get your brother back on the show.
Why?
Ask
We need
about
to
Mike
see if
Lindell.
this is actually true.
We got to find out.
We need the information from the source, not Mike. Mike is not a good source.
before he comes in, I have to like give him the rundown. I'm like, they're gonna ask about Mike Lindell. Run with everything.
But he's actually asking about me. I'm Mike Lindell. Fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Jesus Christ.
Fucking Mike.
this episode has been a wild
Jesus
ride.
Christ.
Shit show and a half.
I think we're gonna fucking end it on that.
We-
And
We know a lot about you. Like we're learning a
What
lot
do you mean?
about you as we.
I
keep
feel
going
like in
through
the
this
past
I guess
11
we're not
episodes,
ending
I've learned a lot of racist shit
Like,
about Mike.
I
no,
mean,
you haven't.
I just want to.
You haven't even touched the surface.
like.
Oh, wow. Better get up to that climax point of the
I mean,
story.
I'm pretty excited as we learn more. And we're what 7, 8 episodes and 9 episodes in. As we learn
this
more,
is 11.
as we
This
learn,
should be 11.
as we learn more about you, every episode. And I think it's good to learn about our co-hosts and stuff like that. And
What do you mean?
I'm just very excited that people think I'm a sociopath, but we've learned much more about you than me.
What do you? But this is because you don't. You just sit there and talk about politics.
I talked on every subject that you want to talk about. I came in here with a story about helping my dad get a truck from a dead guy, and we.
Yeah, we never even talked
But I mean, because we went real deep,
Now-
we went real deep in the listen, and my story was downright wholesome comparatively, and it involved a death certificate that might have been taken, fraudulently.
When was
Okay,
it?
listen.
What, hold up. When was this? When did it happen? Did it happen in 1992?
No, this happened about 6 weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
Mike Lindell was not involved. It was not Mike Lindell's truck.
Well, I was gonna say we can end the podcast on a wholesome note and divert from the racism of Mike over there. You could tell the wholesome story.
It's
real
not
quick.
the most wholesome, but comparatively, it's pretty good.
hit us with it, John. Gotta curb the racism.
Yeah, hit it.
No, fuck. Should have
Okay.
said that.
So my
hey,
dad.
Hey, I'm Mike Lindell. I'm just here
You
for.
hear the story?
I'm really fast. I'm just Mike Lindell. I'm coming in to talk about the allegations that were brought up to me on this podcast. What allegations were brought up here?
About Mike Lindell?
Yeah,
They weren't about you.
I am Mike
You're
Lindell.
Mike
right
Lindell?
now.
That's a
Mike
split
Lindell doesn't
personality.
speak.
Yes, I am.
No, he doesn't speak.
Yeah, what do you mean I don't speak?
Trump doesn't allow Mike
Have you
Lindell
never
to speak.
seen one of my fucking commercials?
I've seen the commercials, but you're not allowed to speak.
It's AI. It's not really his voice.
You can't speak candidly. You can Mike
What does Mike
Lindell.
Lindell sound like? I can't even do his
even
voice.
know.
You kind of sound like him.
I sound like Mike
A
Lindell.
little
Like
bit.
a racist, yeah.
You might be. Touche.
Boom-ts.
All right, go buy a My Pillow.
They are comfortable. They are comfortable.
Get yourself some good sandals and
Does he have sandals?
tell John that
Does Mike Lindell have sandals?
he needs to stop apologizing for shit.
I'm not apologizing. I'm just saying I'm not a gaslighter. I just want to be on record.
He just wants you to go to a meeting. That's what it is.
Yeah, dude.
It wasn't
Why?
me this whole
Why?
time.
Why
It
do you
was
think I need
you.
to go to a meeting?
I mean, have you listened to the last 10 episodes?
Have you listened to yourself talk in general?
Like this is a good, this is a really good litmus test for you to grow as a person.
What do you mean?
This,
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
this whole
Finish it.
What do you mean?
podcast.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
It's a good mirror. It's a good
What?
mirror.
What about what I've said this entire episode makes me a racist? Say it.
Other than the fact that you defended them and said they're good racists
No, I
on both
didn't.
sides.
No, I didn't.
Hey,
I
hey,
said,
also, you said Mike Lindell said the N-word. If you're Mike Lindell, then you said the N-word. And then I said, let's curb racism. I shouldn't have said that.
I'll get Mike Lindell on the next podcast.
He's not doing anything.
What?
Mike Lindell's not doing
Yeah, dude,
anything.
we'll get him on the next episode.
You know what? I bet we could get him to do a cameo. fact, you know what? I'm going to look
He
right
will
now.
not want to do it after this comes out. Let's not do that. We're gonna get sued.
Mike Lindell is not going to even know we're talking.
Mike Lindell's like, where are my bones?
All right, well, this is Mike Lindell, and this has been Breakfast with Bob. And if you didn't discover this episode, I came up with the word colored in 1992. Please check it out. We'll check you out next time. Bye, Mike Lindell.
He's not.
End of the fucking episode.